Welcome, everybody. How are you doing today? Hope you've all been enjoying your week so far. I guess it's what, Wednesday? Yeah, I guess it's hump day today. Almost time. Almost time for Friday. And I believe we are still on for the usual deal for Friday, which should be fantastic. So, I've got my drink, I've got plushie, I've got a lab coat, and I've got Operation Abyss. Let's get down to business. Alright, let's go with that for audio balance. We'll see how this goes. Let's see what we got for options first up. Oh good. Separate for voices. An issue we keep running into lately. Not being able to bump the voices and stuff like Fatal Frame. Hump day, that means switch to Monte. Oh god. Hey Anch T and Ashura, how are you doing? I've heard good things about John Wick, but I have not taken time to see it yet. Alright, voices for characters, Labyrinth Battle. That's kind of nice that you can turn these on and off. Map display and opacity. Alright, I'm not going to mess with that for now. I'm just curious to see what they have available. Alright. Let's leave it on the defaults for the moment. Oh, hang on. What are game modes? Mode recommended for everyone. Pick your favorite portrait, build your character. Classic. Recommends for players like customizing their characters, equip different parts to customize the character. Huh. Well, I'm actually going to leave this, I'm going to leave this up to you folks then. What are you thinking? I'm not entirely sure what they mean by that. It might be best to roll in initially with basic and get a feel for what the game actually offers before we go screwing around with it too much. I'm doing well, Ashley. Thank you for asking. Hey Paul 40k, what's up? Classic. Alright. Alright, let's see what classic is then. Let's try not to nerf ourselves too horribly. Some game features require internet access, like to activate network functions. Yeah, let's go for it. I'm connected. And away we go. You hear the sound of flowing, dripping water. Somehow you manage to move your aching head and slowly look around. You see nothing but gloomy darkness. Where could this be? School ended like it always does. And on the way back home, your memories are probably cut off there. Can you take a photo of yourself and make a character out of it? I don't know, maybe. You remember what happened the last time we did that? Let's never repeat that. That was a special level of tragedy. Why are you here? Lower your hands to push yourself up. As you do, you feel a wet, squishy object. Oh, okay. You got my attention. You look down at what you just touched. It's a severed human limb. It feels firm to the touch. And a little bit squishy, maybe. Lifeless bodies of a man and woman lay in a heap next to each other. Upon seeing them, you finally take notice of the sweet yet pungent smell surrounding you. And at that moment...
Pretty gruesome, huh?
Oh, nice. The art style reminds me very much of Devil Survivor 2. When you look up, you see a hooded young man who seems to have appeared out of nowhere.
Hey, don't look so shocked. I'm not your enemy. I'm an ally.
I know that voice, too.
Basically, you've been kidnapped, and I'm here to rescue you. You look confused. Can't say I blame you.
It sounds similar to Yuri Lowenthal, but not quite. Look, Anime Pretty Boy 1. Yay!
There's no time to explain. Your charming captors are back.
Sweet! Check out the one in on the right there. Zombie Twin Tails, love it. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you can make out the squirming shapes of ominous monsters.
Well, now do you believe I'm your ally?
Tell you what, you kill them and I'll believe it. Sure. We'll go with that.
Then this will be quick.
You a little short for
Get out of here and
Stormtrooper.
let me handle this. Without Code Rise, we don't stand a chance. power sleeping inside you shouldn't be wasted here. If you understand, then go! Now!
Yeah, I'm not sure how voiced it's gonna be. We'll see. The monster in front look like me. Really? Is that how you think of me? As you bolt through the door, gunshots ring behind you, followed by an echoing screech. Okay, so it looks like we're in control now. Okay, good. It uses standard sets of controls. Actually, can I use... Oh, good, I can use the D-pad as well. D-pad's a little bit more comfortable, I find, for dungeon crawling. Oh, hey, look! You know what? Actually, I don't really have a witty response for that. That is a crocodile jacked to the nines. Shockodile, maybe? Yeah, we'll go with that.
What are you standing around for? You don't have time to waste here. What?
This is on PS Vita, Moose. It's Lagiacrus.
Could it be? It's Vultrus!
Ooh, it's named.
Coming! You guys stay back!
Well, our ally didn't last very long. A swing of its powerful tail sends the young man flying.
Shit! His power's on a whole nother scale. At this rate, we'll both die. Hurry up and get out of here! While I still have this thing distracted!
Yeah, what do you think? Should we stick around or should we get the hell out of here? Pulled the Yosuke, what, got owned? Whole nother scale, get it? Oh, God, you're fired, Chaos. We got this, stick around. Nope, I'm sticking around.
Good job fighting back. You're the ideal candidate.
I know that voice, too. You hear the voice of a young woman who is now challenging the monster. Well, she's dressed flashily.
What is this? It's much bigger than I've been told.
Holy crap, is that the voice of Marie? Just the way she says, "What is this?" sounds a hell of a lot like Marie.
But it's still not much of an enemy to me. Code Rise!
Petals of light emerge, covering the young woman's body. Hey, Phantom X, what's up? The petals begin forming into a suit of shining armor. No, it's not Yukari, it's not Michelle Ruff.
You there. Just stay back so you don't get involved. I can't let you get hurt when I came all
I think I'm going to adjust the background audio down a little bit when we get back into the settings. Actually, can I access settings at any time? Hey, look, I can't. Oh, I can't. Never mind. I thought I could for a moment.
I'm alright. As long as I have the power of this hero inside me. Come on, bring it on!
Elizabeth would be Tara Platt, also not the same person as Marie.
As expected, this wanted variant is tough. But you're out of luck this time. Better give up!
Yep, Mysterious Man failed. Mysterious Village got us covered, though. Unflinching, the monster charged at the woman again. She jumped into the air, deftly evading her foe's dangerous attack.
Jeez,
I like the art style a lot.
doesn't know when to quit. Just be a good boy and stay down!
Get your carbs after she gets... Exactly, she'll get the kill, we'll get the carbs, and we can make a hat out of them.
Alright, now!
The young woman counters the monster's attack, landing a finishing blow to its enormous body. Always a part of me that's sad when someone else kills the really big thing, because I want to.
Mission complete. I can confirm that all wanted variant activity has ceased. Looks like you're uninjured.
Yeah, not the other guy,
You,
though.
on the other hand,
Level 1 when she joins your party? Of course. Woman offers her hand to the man on the floor and slowly picks him up.
You can only do so much without code rise. Please don't push yourself too hard, okay?
I don't owe you any gratitude.
Actually, I should be thanking you. You rescued a hostage.
Oh, yeah?
She kills him once you don't get XP. I know! Code reset to access the identity sleeping inside her. Yep, let's go with that. The man nods, then turns and walks away.
Alright, we should get going. Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't introduced myself yet.
The particular color scheme on her really makes me think of Saber from Fate Extra.
I'm Alice Mifune, captain of the Zith Squad. I'm sure you have tons of questions for me, but this isn't a good time to ask them. You've heard the kidnapping rumors, right? Well, this is what's really been going on. Now, if you understand, get moving. Don't let me down. I have high hopes for you.
She grabs her hand firmly and begins to gallantly walk. She's got the strut. Captain of the Sith Squad. Let's go with that. I like that. Ah, there's the sizzler we didn't get when the game started. A bit more than kidnapping. Ouch. Wait, I was gonna say, Chie as an investigative reporter. Oh, there's more of him. I want to fight that big guy myself. No, I haven't played Demon Gaze. Never ended up getting around to it. I know this is the same developers. I'm suddenly reminded of those old commercials. I'm a Star Robot. I can put my arm back on, but you can't. So play safe. Your phone hurt, ouch, and then Googled Chie. I'm sorry. Tokyo Tower looks a little bit different than the last time I visited. There we go. And now we've seen not just zombies, but also robots. It better be great. We've got zombies, we've got robots, we've got... Oh, good God. Mage. Now I am sorry. Hinoa Academy. Though no classes are in session, the mysterious girl enters the academy with you in tow. I like the clean, simple UI so far. She walks down a corridor until she reaches a certain spot, revealing a hidden elevator. It's always in the schools, man. The elevator descends into the earth for what feels like forever until it arrives at... a secret headquarters. Seems like a strange facility for an academy to house. You see a man wearing an impressive suit. He seems to be waiting with a few other students.
Director, I brought the last one.
Ah, excellent work.
Yes, SMT cities are pretty screwed up. You seat yourself among the other students. Can I get into my options yet? Oh hey, students. Nope, still can't. Damn it. About the starting members. Characters who've been added to the squad are well balanced and recommended for beginners. You can continue the game with this squad, or you can also create your own original characters. Oh god. This would take us the whole session if we do that. The man looks everyone over.
Hello there. Looks like you had a rough encounter.
No, that's not Yuri Lowenthal, I don't think.
I didn't think you'd actually run into them. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe.
Can't actually place that one.
At any rate, now you've all seen a variant.
The suited man nods as he speaks.
By the way, do you all know who I am?
Nope. But you're wearing a purple pinstripe shirt.
Oh, I'm more forgettable than I realized.
He almost sounds a little bit like a Kutsuki. Make the Obliterati Squad. That's kind of what I'm thinking. If I can rename people. I have to rename everyone from scratch though, that'll take us forever. Thank you for the host, Steve, much appreciated.
On the surface, I'm Kenichi Kanzaki, the Dean of Hinoa Academy. But I have another identity. I'm the director of the Zit Squad. Now you know the whole truth.
Yeah, the way he speaks, it's not specifically the voice, but the way he speaks makes me think of Akutsuki. Do y'all know I'm... Listen, dude, I woke up with zombies and lightning crocodiles attacking me. I got nothing. I got nothing right now. Okay, so we've lost the VO, so I'm gonna have to start reading out a bit myself instead. Incidentally, I figured since we're running a Nipponichi game, Nipponichi published game today, this guy a mug for the day. I have a lot of this guy mugs. Hey, Shuja, welcome back. There's nothing. I'm not entirely surprised. Game's not out till next week. Because he's real punny. Fortunately, not yet. As for the reason I've gathered you all here today, you all seem to have what it takes to become Sith members. We're gonna be the Sith. How do we determine that, you ask? Well, we dropped you with a bunch of dead people and some zombies, and you're not dead yourself, so... you passed. You all took the Hinoa Academy entrance exam. That examination included a physical assessment. The purpose of that assessment is to find out which of you has Code Rise potential. Some of you may have already seen it, but Code Rise is the power we use to defeat our enemies. By activating blood codes, we can become superhuman and utilize various codes. I smell customization. We can convert codes from mere data and use them as tangible weapons. Like a hero of justice fighting against villains. Oh good, she's gonna be one of those. Baby says hi. Hello, baby! How appropriate. I should fill my channel with zeros. Parenting. You're doing it right. Or very wrong. Look at me. I really don't know. You'll have to think about that. We're the only ones who possess that condition. Heavy machinery and common firearms are useless against our enemies, the variants. And the police are handpicked by the government, but they don't have Code Rise abilities. Which means, to combat hazard cases, we need you guys and your special abilities. Currently, the Zith is short on manpower. They probably got eaten. Many of our members lost their abilities this past spring, and some have even gone missing. Though I'm not sure if you guys can fight right away.
Director? Captain Alice?
That voice I know. Small boy emerged from behind a desk. Really? That's a boy? Wouldn't have guessed.
Director, you mentioned hazard cases earlier, but
Todd
I
Habercorn.
forgot to explain what those are.
That is definitely Todd Habercorn. For those of you who might know him, probably best known as Death the Kid in Soul Eater.
Oh, is that so? Alright, Kaito will provide the details.
You're a kid now, you're a Zith. Now shut up, Steve.
Please, excuse me.
Well then. Hello everyone. My name is Kaito Saeki. I serve as Vice Captain of the Zith. Mostly, I support Captain Alice and the Director.
I think that's enough introductions, Kaito.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're probably going to get the VA for bits of introductions, key scene bits, but I imagine it's going to relatively cut in and out a lot. Hazard case is the general term for the phenomena occurring in the city, and encompasses situations where portions of the city become labyrinths, which we call abysses, as well as cases where people are assaulted by variants. Portions of the city becoming labyrinths sounds kind of like Etrian Mystery Dungeon. Hazard cases had never occurred before until just a few years ago. Like 6 years old, dude, you shouldn't be fighting monsters. I don't think he does the fighting. But recently they've been doing more damage, which is why the government established a special police force known as the XPD.
Well,
You know about the XPD, correct? I'm gonna try so hard not to read that as XML every time it pops up, because you see an X in a 3-letter acronym to me, and that'll always be XML or XNA. No? I understand that many people are interested in their activities, but in actuality, the XPD and Zith are two sides of the same coin. Publicly, the XPD handles all hazard cases, but we, the Zith, are the true operatives. Which effectively makes us a secret organization.
yes.
See? I wore the lab coat. I totally fit in here. Correct, the Zith is a secret task force. This information, as well as anything else you might learn, is highly classified state secret. So please don't mention it to anyone, or we'll come and kill your family. Zith's scientific technology is far beyond the capabilities of modern technology. If that information were leaked, you and everyone else in this room would be in tremendous danger. If an outsider gained access to it, they and anyone else they shared that information with would be brought here to have their memories erased. Oh, sorry. That wasn't supposed to sound like a threat. Do you feel threatened? You should probably feel threatened. Well, secrecy is necessary for dispensing justice. Those of you who have been selected as members had better take that to heart. Although you've been chosen, we will not force any of you to become members. And everyone leaves. If you wish to decline this offer, do so now. Alice cast an overbearing glare at you all. Yes, we're not going to be forced. No coercion here. Well, it looks like none of them want to decline. Your squad name is Abyss Company. Aw, we're not the Obliterati. I'm sad. Welcome to the Zith Squad. First, I'll transfer this to all of your S-Vices. Oh.
Sure.
Growth points are typically awarded after accomplishing a mission or defeating a variant. This facility does not have mobile neutralizers. I have prepared equipment for new recruits in the sub-disc, so be sure to check that later. Growth points can also be used to issue anything else you might need. Alright, let's go over the Zith training curriculum.
Everyone,
I was going to say, or something can happen. Yes, ex-human, ex-student. We're not old enough to be an X-Man yet. We are currently in the phase of being an ex-young adult. Incoming call from the XPD. Captain Alice, it's an emergency dispatch request. Hey, Mikkel, nope, no Splatoon today. Today we actually get to review Operation Abyss nearly a week early. It's out in North America on the 9th. Roger. Yokai.
This is Gakuto of the Code Physics Agency, aka the CPA, Special Police Force XPD Communication Division.
Now that's a mouthful. CPA seems like a very unfortunate acronym. Certified Public Accountant. Always.
There is a dispatch request from the XPD for the Code Physics Agency, aka the CPA, Special Zip Squad Task Force.
I think she just likes saying it.
Goma, are you familiar with the phrase, time is money?
Oh good, she really does just like saying it.
Yes. Sorry. Currently, the XPD has a wanted variant surrounded at Morimoto High-Rise near Tokyo Mid-Hills. Zith are to dispatch for a final elimination procedure.
Understood. We'll dispatch.
Child Protection Agency. Never really thought of that. You say CPA and I just think of, yeah, I'm a CPA, Certified Public Accountant. Hey Prometheus, what's up? No groping people, yeah, thank God for that.
Roger.
Least favorite part of every game I wind up playing is the accidental forced sexual assault on people. It's so stupid. Kaito, Abyss Company and I will dispatch. What's it?
no way.
But Abyss Company was only formed just a few minutes ago. It's reckless to throw them into a real mission. Trial by fire, y'all gonna die? Don't worry, I can take care of these variants myself. I won't let them lay a finger on the new recruits. Abyss Company will accompany me and observe. Plus, it's good training for a new squad to get a taste of what we're up against. Of course, their safety is not 100% guaranteed. I leave the decision up to Abyss Company. So, do you want to go? Yeah, let's go die. I like that enthusiasm. Once you're ready, select mission and accept the mission variant elimination. We'll provide the details from there. Oh boy. About creating new characters. You can play with original characters instead of using the default ones. Create characters, go to headquarters, select member application, then enlist. After creating a new character, add them to your squad using formation, so similar to entry in Odyssey. For additional details about formations of the facility, please consult your squad handbook. Okay, now we can get into the options, and I'm going to drop the BGM down a little bit. Well, who do we even have right now? Oh god, wow, the randomization is kind of scary on some of these people. That's a very unhappy looking individual. To be fair though, none of those people are quite as scary as some of the stuff we generated in Oreshka. Now the question is, can I rename the people we have? Oh, doesn't look like it already named. Alright, new people it is then. We need new people we can name after you guys. Resting bitch face was cute. She kinda was. She kinda was. Alright. Okay, so let's see what kind of stuff we even have as options. What's the oldest we can go? Personality. Oh, oh, goody, we can go evil. And, oh. Okay, and then this is just something you enter of your own. So just out of curiosity, what kind of stuff do they have in customization? Okay, so not necessarily... Oh boy. Oh god, that's gonna take forever to go through all that. Holy crap. I think that'll take far too long. I think we're gonna wind up just using the default people because that's 50 freaking options. Holy crap. Nice, okay, so you have access to all of the options regardless of whether you're male or female, and then they just kind of split in the bar. Which ones are which? Huh. Yes, holy customization! Oh my, yeah, I don't think we're going to go and create a bunch of new characters, because if we do, we'll be doing that for the rest of the stream. Wait, did that, seriously, did that say 100 and... Oh! Wow! Does we just hit the random button a few times? You know what? I think we might have a winner. So maybe we're gonna make some characters, but I think we're just gonna smack random a few times and see what it gives us. Because that's pretty epic. What do you think? If we're gonna do any customization, we're gonna do that, I think. Hey, Grumpykin's attack. Yeah, there's a lot of customization. That is a hell of a lot. Okay, and then we can set basically stats based on this kind of unlucky. Gee. Oh, you can rename the pre-made characters? Alright, I think we're probably going to wind up doing that then. But since we're already in here, let's go through the process and at least finish this guy. So, okay, evade, defense, shift around a lot. I got an idea. Who wants this character? Actually, can I go back far enough to get the name change and still keep this stuff? Make him unlucky. That doesn't seem like a great idea. Let's see, can we actually... The phrase, get good or get wrecked. Oh, it's not my phrase, it's Dark Souls. That's just general Dark Souls community stuff. Unlike he sounds like anyone's seen Book of Shadows. Oh, yeah, that was painful. Alright, so if I go I go back in, will it still remember that stuff? Okay, well, so we can go back and do the naming. So you get a name and a nickname. Oh god, it's starting to sound like XCOM. Oh. Alright. Oh god, let's see. Nah, raffling will take too long. You know what? Let's just go with... So it said he looks like Junpei. So I'm kind of tempted to name after Moose, just so you can watch him get owned. Oh, what the hell? We'll do an incredibly rapid-fire raffle for it. We'll do it free, we'll do it one ticket, and I'm only going to open it for about 30 seconds, so get in and get it done. Estimation ticket 1 to get in. That doesn't cost any souls, it's totally free. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, shutting it down. Alright, well, congrats, Zill. That will make him evil. Or is this supposed to be a first and last name? So I guess your nickname's gonna wind up just being Zill. Either that or X-Rex. Oh god, Edzil. Hey, Jaden. One of those days, huh? So, shall we go with that, Zilrex? Otherwise, I think we're just going to rename the people we already have instead of, I don't know. We'll see. I think there's enough customization you could probably make some interesting and horrifying characters. You want to be 13 years old. Oh my god, I hate you so much. Alright. Oh, there you go. And we're gonna stick with this. How do I... There we go, advance. What do you want to be, Zill? Not knowing what any of the stats affect. Evil and justice, proportionate retribution for all. Exactly. What's that? You jaywalked? Kill him. Competitive? Ah, nice fast one. We're just gonna go to... We're just gonna do 12 because... The glory of Voice 12 lives on. Gamble points, huh? How many points do we have? Okay, so we have 4 points available. I have no idea. That's, you know what? When in doubt, focus on evening some things out and pushing physical stats. Wow! All of a sudden, I'm thinking of Yoshitsune Minamoto. Wow, that's even one of the starters, starter Mitama for Tokiden. Alright, so front row attacker, increases physical and luck, strength and speed, wisdom, luck, wizard. So it looks like there's a couple of variations of each. Healer, Psi, Blood of Da Vinci, huh? Dispels magic and traps, okay. Blood of Genghis Khan. Archers. Alright. Sashi Miyamoto. They don't actually really specify what they are. Samurai, though, so I guess that's pretty... Now, granted, you can't be any of these. Siegfried, nice. And Brunhild. Damn, I like the art on those two. Hanzo Hattori. Alright, so since you're evil, you've got pretty much your run of these. Some dude with a high speed value on attack all the time with absolutely no power behind it. Well, this increases strength, physical, and speed. I don't think anyone gets... That's a speed +2, but that's also a healer. So if you're gonna actually fight, you're probably best off going with this. Hey Pikachu, no, Zilrex is evil though. I'm not evil. Totally not evil. Probably. There we go, Zil. Your 13-year-old self is in. Alright, oh, what the hell. Let's do another one. Before we go off the looks, let's go ahead and set gender, all that. So they have a totally different portrait type, that's interesting. And if we were to hit random, we would get... I'm not sure what to make of that. What do you guys think? Re-random or roll on that one? I have to name your character Muso Chocolat. Oh god. The scars across the face make me think like custom zombie kind of deal. Lol, oh dear lord, the hell, yes, burn it, please no. Re-roll, roll with it, re-roll, I want it. Keep it, burn it, want this character, kill it with fire, burn it, burn it. It sounds like it's mostly burn it. Reminds you of the character that's complete mode. It is too much of everything. Okay, you know what? I think enough people want that one that I'm gonna raffle that one, and we'll do another female character afterwards. So, under the same rules, I'm not gonna do any, because we're just like shooting through the stuff really fast, we're not gonna bother with actual soul cost for any of these tickets. So if you want this crazy girl, the zombie girl, go in on it, and we'll see what comes of it. Dude, I'm gonna spend way too much time in character creation. Like, painful amounts of time. Hey, Zelafar, how you doing? Oh yeah, Techno? Alright, let's give it a moment. You know what? 10 entries is probably enough. Closing down. Tom, congratulations. You've earned yourself a zombie gym girl. Congratulations, Tom. So that being the case, what are we calling your zombie girl? And please tell me for the nickname, we can just call her as a zombie. And do you actually just want Tom K on it, or something else? I love character customization. Nickname Jimby. Tomboy. I like that. I like that. Wait. I'm sorry, did you just request... Is that intentionally misspelled, or is that meant to be the Daimyo? Or is that meant to be the Daimyo with an A on the end? Also, is that your name? Or your nickname? You're gonna make me... The day meow. Oh god, alright. Don't think we necessarily need the A on the end, but... So, I guess that's your name. What the hell is your nickname? I think we're gonna have to go with the zombie. Oh man, this is gonna be so much more horrendously painful than letting you guys name stuff in Ereshka, I think. Alright, are you good, neutral, or evil? And you said you're... You can't get to 10 years old, so I'll give you 12. I hate you. Oh, this is terrible! You're sororal, congratulations. Alright, you're a 12-year-old monster girl, congratulations. What are you, though? Hellspawn. Alright, the hell with it. You know, we're gonna do this for all 6 characters. Hit it with a stick. Alright, spiritual it is.
Yes! Yes!
That sounds good to me. 12-year-old zombie must be the spiritual healer. Alright, well, you've got high luck. So let's give you... Wait, gamble points? Oh god. Oh god, no. I hate random point starts. I spent hours starting my team in Class of Heroes when I realized you could get values over 10 points to start with. I was like, oh, you can get more than 10? I should go for more than 10. And eventually I realized that if you random enough times, you could get around 40 points to spend in character creation. So my party was made out of gods. It only took me like 8 hours to get through character creation. Well, since you're highly spiritual, I guess let's throw a few in here, some in here. Alright, so... that pretty much, I guess, puts you on one of this batch. If you're going to be some kind of caster. So what are you? Spent a few hours gambling points this evening. So do you know how high they go, random? Because if it's anything like Class of Heroes, I'll just end up killing myself. I mean, a 40-point start in Class of Heroes was like, yeah, you can have any class you want guaranteed. Also, you're incredibly powerful. You know, it only costs you 6 hours of your life. Oh, that's right, you said you wanted to be a healer. I just left it on that one. Florence Nightingale's blood. So Dominion and Angel are your options. Angel Zombie! We are go! What have we done? No, not Clash of Heroes. Class of Heroes. This game uses random rolls for points you can add to your stats. 10 is max, 8 stars to be rare. Well, I know when I play for real, I'm going to spend all my time in character creation then. Next up! Alright, let's go. I said we'd do another female after the horrible zombie girl. So let's go ahead and do that. Wait, did I... Oops, no I didn't. And the random button says... Why do we keep getting all the injured girls? Our team's gonna be dead before they get out on the field! Okay. Do you want to keep it or roll it? Euroless with only one eye, she has to be an archer or something. Fail, fish, burn, kill it, reroll. Reroll, reroll. That's enough rerolls for me. Now it looks like we've got the gym teacher, so I guess we know who's training Zombie Girl. Keep it or reroll it. The bright side, when your team will be undead, it can't be killed again. We can be laid to rest, though. Shinxie, you haven't missed the release. It's not out yet. Why is the arm always up? I don't know. I think they're going to put something around the arm, and the other hand looks like it's designed to be holding something, so I think you'll be holding your weapon. 2 normal, reroll. That's fair. What is with those leg tats? Alright, keep a reroll. I'm leaving it up to you guys. I'm having a blast. I like how 2 normal is cause for a reroll. What? That doesn't look insane at all. Reroll it. Alright, that does have the same... Actually, where would that even... Where would that even be? What would that even be under? Also, what does mask do? Whoa! That is definitely a mask. Shit, we could have had... Oh, hell yeah! We could have had actual Daimyo! And apparently, Jason Voorhees! Oh, man! The Mummy! More Mummy! I'm not sure what that one did. Oh, it's the little heart in the hair. Too many hearts, not enough psycho helmets. Still, it's nice that you can add... Oh, wait. Shades up on the head. That's a nice option, too. Visor. So, let me rephrase that. Reroll or keep like this. I'll leave it up to you guys. 2 normal? Do we reroll this? Or do we have Mrs. Voorhees? Incidentally, the actress who played Mrs. Voorhees in the original Friday the 13th actually just passed away recently. Keep the mask on. You could probably change the leg tats. I wonder what those are... Is that tied to body type, or is that actually... I can't actually tell what that's affecting. It's definitely not the tats, though. It's not the uniform. I don't see anything for numbers, hair color, hairstyle, skin color. I'm really not sure where that's coming from. Guys, I'm legit not sure where the... Oh, you know what? I bet everyone has the tats. I think the tats are actually on everyone. It's just the first couple people who rolled up were clothed, so you couldn't see it. The tats are always there, I think. They're not an option thing. Keep as long as the tattoos... Well, we can't change the tattoos. Oh, sorry, to answer your earlier question, Shinxie, this is out next week on the 9th. I'm currently running a review copy courtesy of NIS Software America. This squad is a gang. I'm getting that impression. It's a gang. Okay, you know what? I think we're going to do Jason Girl. So, let's open a fresh roll for Jason Girl. I'm reminded of The Simpsons. Hey Bart, you want to see my new hockey mask and chainsaw? So, winner gets the naming rights for this one. Wow, a lot of people went in on her. Yep, class comes from your blood code. Last name's gonna be Voorhees, right? Alright, closing, pulling. Erectile, congratulations! What would you like to call your newfound dead girl? Murderer. Psychopath. Yes, this is the dungeon crawler. We're currently going through the incredibly extensive character creation by hitting the random button because it's too extensive for me to actually really delve into in cast. But we're seeing lots and lots of options through use of random. And so far, there's been some epic shit in there. So, Horror Voorhees, yeah, I'll put that in. Horror. So come on, Erectile, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Alright, now that means the nickname has got to be either Jasonette or Voorhees. What do you guys think? Hey, Dagger! You walked in and mentioned Chainsaw? Well, wait till you see this character and you'll understand why. Some game everyone should get their named character. Oh god, name the character after someone else. That happened a bit in XCOM. People started winning and then just naming it after other people. Speaking of, since XCOM 2 is on the horizon, you know we're going to run that day one if it looks like it's going to be any good. Oh crap, that's right, Zill. Alright, good, neutral, or evil? So far we have one fast character, we have one healer, who looks like a zombie gym girl. Alright, neutral it is. And here's your zombie. Not zombie, you're Jason, you know what I mean. What type? Will heavy, chunky, monkey, fat sure next XCOM 2? I certainly hope so! Why do they call it XCOM 2? Because quite frankly, I think they've decided to make it a very obvious follow-up to the previous XCOM as opposed to the old XCOMs. Let's face it, it was a total reboot of the series. Might as well start slapping a number on it at this point. Beards McGinnis? Beards Big Mech McGinnis, who carried us through freaking Iron Man mode. Oh, that was only partly me, Dagger. That was mostly the random, and then we found the Jason mask. Welcome back, Moose. Donuts just came in here, but neutral. Alright, we'll go with average in that case. Let's pick a random voice. It's the cutest little...
Sorry.
Robin the Goblin Kappa. Oh, that's right.
Hey!
I miss Robin the Goblin Kappa. That was so good.
I can't. Ha! You! I can't.
41. Oh, you want? Oh. There we go. Cute murderer it is. Oh, we got 6 on bonus. We'll just keep it. And since you look like you're meant to crush things, we'll pretty much sync all of that into physical stats, I think. Seems logical. So, natural front row attackers. We've already got one samurai. Now, technically, I think we could get away with... Oh, okay, so this is actually offense and defense balance. This is kind of a tanker. Assassin. Those are the archers. And those are your front row just killers. What are you thinking, Heractile? The voice is definitely worth it. You're welcome! By the way, in addition to XCOM 2, we are going to be running Long War. Probably in August, which sounds like it's far away, but when you consider how much stuff we have crammed into this month, followed by next month having both Conception 2 and the Bayonetta Played With My Feet challenge, I don't think it'll be It won't be until August we can get to it. Hey, Dead Tails, how are you? God, those adorable emotes. Jason's definitely a tank. Fair point. Jason took a beating and just kept on going. Hey, Alicat, how you doing? Jason is a killing machine as well, so how about let's go with the balanced point here. Balanced offense and defense. Yes, you heard Conception 2, Shinxie. I'm gonna run it next month. I was gonna run it this month, but I kind of turned this week into Splatoon week and this. And quite frankly, if this is good, we'll have to slot it in somewhere as well. Plus, I have Arno Surge on deck this month, and we will go back to finish Omega Quintet since it passed Chop Shop. Brunhild it is. Alright, you got it. Mrs. Voorhees on deck. Alright, continuing on, we need another one. We'll go back to mail for a moment here. And random button says... random button say what? Oh, how is the second season of that Alley Cat? I watched the first, but I never really got around to watching the second. Rename your character? I'm not sure we can actually... No, wait, we can rename. We can rename. Goblin, no, yes, what? Nice. Keep it reroll, what's it gonna be? It's an EDML. What? Yeah, I'll take that one, Aturo. Assuming the bot's still alive. Looks like CLZ. What? Are you sure? Reroll, keep. It's sounding like it's pretty split here. Keep it but change the clothes. Yeah, I could see that. Well, you know, let's go through. What's the full run of options here? Let's take a look. There's only 11, so we have fancy jacket. We have school uniform. Gym suit. Other gyms. Other fancy suit. Oh, very fancy suit with a loose necktie. Means business. Also, leprechaun. That one matches Mifune's suit. Ah, there's someone looking business casual. White dinner jacket. Mostly a lot of jackets. Robin the Goblin Kappa, that's him right there. Kind of is. Just think we thought the original team was too weird to keep around. I know! But the original team's like, they're normal, but not quite the right kind of normal. It's almost Uncanny Valley in a way. This is so far over the horizon that there's no frame of reference for this anymore. Let Winter's Side close. You know what? That sounds like a plan to me. Oh, hang on. Well, it still says Zombie Girl, but it doesn't matter. Or Jason Girl. Go in! You know, it occurs to me there's another way I could do this. I could just raffle off a win, and then that person can say, hit random a few times, and then we'll see if we get something they like. TNT, you're just in time! Bro W is no longer so freaky, because quite frankly, our team is more terrifying than that emote. Alright, let's give that a moment, and I think 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's close that out. Can predict again and give to other names? Nah, prefer not to. Let me draw a different winner since you just did that, Haractile. Moose! Congratulations, Moose! Well, Moose, how you feeling about dem clothes? Is a voice 12 level of freaky? We'll show you in a moment our lineup. Yes, the monsters in the dungeons are probably less terrifying. I don't know what school this is, or what their credentials are for enrolling, but so far, it seems like psychopaths are the preferred student body. Student body. Ah. Blue clothes? Which are the blue ones? That blue one? You got your... Wait, your W emote for what? God, I hate that emote. This is Operation Abyss, Ebi Tempura. It is a dungeon crawler, same developers who were behind Demon Gaze. And being a dungeon crawler, you know, certain similarities to the Etrian Odyssey first-person style, or old school Might and Magic, depending on how you're looking at it. Right now, this is character creation sim. Yes, that is also true. This is due out for the PS Vita, and I believe only the PS Vita, on June 9th in North America. I believe, actually, Random informed me that in part of Europe it was due out on the 5th? 6th? Already out? Something to that effect? Who's the moose? Alright, let's go back and get the name then. Ban the letter W. All W's disappear. I have a press review code, Ebi, from Nippon Nishi Software America. So I do believe, full disclaimer, I should point out, we are reviewing this because they provided me with the code. EU 5th, some people are already playing it up. There you go. That's right, it's only the 3rd. Here, it needs to be stupid health. Robin the Goblin. Well, we can do Goblin as the nickname. Actually, the full name is Robin the Goblin Kappa, right? So, we can do Robin Kappa as Goblin with the nickname. Man, I wonder how many people here actually remember why that was a name. Oh wait, hang on, Robin Kappa. I'll have to actually get my space in there. Have a good night, 9 title. But I raced the other day, I haven't had a chance to play yet. And the add-ons worth? I'd skip the add-ons. There was a couple of free gods that were available that might be available still. But other than that, it's all stuff for making life in the dungeon a bit easier. It's all consumable, so I wouldn't really bother. Which reminds me, for anyone else playing Ereshka, are any of you going to challenge the temporary Whaler's Way dungeon that's only up until the 10th? Alright. Moose. I need good, neutral, evil, and your age. And I think the trait details are already perfectly accurate, so we're going to leave that alone. No, Military Monday will not return with XCOM 2. When XCOM 2 comes out, we will just run XCOM. It'll be the daily game till we're done with it. W emotes? I have no idea. I think Rotato might have started it because it's the one I've seen the most. Actually, I haven't really seen any others. What is the trait detail? Fine, I'll put that in, but I still need... Alright, 19... There you go. Man, Monster Monpiece just won't die, will it? Prangley, what's up? You're just in time for Robin the Goblin Kappa. Alright, let's get you made to be evil. Get down with your freaky self. And what are you, Moose? At this point, we have a tank, we have a frontline attacker, we have a healer. Since we're a party of 6, I imagine we're 3 front, 3 back kind of setup. We could still fit a mage, Psy, we could still fit another frontline attacker of another kind. Alright, random voice.
Why you?
Wait. Kinda just wanted for the laugh. What do you think, 33? Just randomly you're gonna... Wait, 33? Are you sure?
Here I come!
Alright, you want 33 Moose? Elves are already ambiguous as fuck anyway, so... I see no harm. Oh, 15? Alright, we'll go for 15 for the laugh. I like that they'll actually let you select from either side of anything, and they just kind of color define which it's intended for, but that they don't hard lock you into anything. That is fucking great of them. Give me points. Come on. You can give Moose. Oh fuck it, we'll go with 5. Fine. We'll go with 5. Alright, so Moose. What is it you want to be a ninja? Alright, I imagine we should probably sink it all into speed then. Okay, well there you go. They're gonna be Fuma. Ninja it is. Trait evil rubbing. Wow, that's... This hurts me so deeply somewhere. He's a modern day ninja. Damn, you should have been around, Mikkel, for Oreshka. We had to re-roll new people all the time. Alright, we still technically need 2 more, so I'm going to do 1 more male character, 1 more female character. Alright, we'll do the last male one. And random says... Random says that the tracksuits are really, really a damn thing for us, huh? Fair enough, Ravnica. Oh, did you miss all of that 0 to 0? Because I ran it for quite a while. Random says no, reroll, 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 no. Too normal. Alright, that sounds like a reroll. Is it just me, or does that look like a head photoshopped onto the body? Like, it doesn't even look like it matches the rest. Oh man, okay. Keep it or re-roll it! Incidentally... Oreshka, yes, Oreshka was the awesome eugenics simulator. I still play it daily. Forget the game, let's just mess with this more. It's kind of a fantastic thing. Keep. Wow, yes, nice, yes, keep. Oh my god, yes, so much. Yes, keep. Ah, yeah. Change the clothing to leprechaun. Oh, let's just take a quick look here. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay, so. Rolling off our... What are coming out of the side of his head? I'm not really sure. Oh well. Ignore the fact that it says Chasing Girl still. I just can't be bothered to update it now. Get in! Yeah, it's like the next shadow expected a longer face. Also, there is something I need to show you guys, particularly those of you who watch the Oreshka playthrough sometime. It turns out that after beating the game, you have access to something called the Procession. And the Procession is basically some nice music. as the entire family lineage walks across the screen. Every single one with their name and what they were. Dead Tails, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to Radio Zero. Alright, let's close it and bowl. Ghost Cubby! Oh, winner is you, Cubby. I need, good, evil, neutral, age, name, and nickname. Still have one chance to be a winner today. Hey, Beards, it's going well. How are you doing? So let's see what Cubby's looking for. I kind of want to just put your nickname as Chef. And you're correct. I'm pretty sure that was not ear hair, but it could be wrong. Oh, my bot's just collecting a name of all the people to kill. Standard age, Ghost the Cubby. Alright. Ghost the Cubby, Cubby it is. I think that's about standard age. Well, we'll go up to 17. It's a good number. And you said good. Actually, you know what? Given the look of that, awkward's probably pretty good. Alright, so the question is, you said you want samurai, which means front row. Let's go with... yeah, those are clearly more intended for caster types. Let's actually take an average start. Randomly, let's go. What's 23?
Hey! Oh! Take that! I should have tried harder.
I like that one. What do you think, Cubby? Should you have tried harder? Alright. Weirdest unknown game. That's kind of my specialty, Evie. I find the stuff that you're not paying attention to and probably should be. Okay, well, we can definitely do better than that. I'm pretty sure we can get at least 5. 5, there, go. We got 5. Let's put emphasis over on the 2 physical stats. Now, which samurai were you thinking? Though I don't think they technically refer to them as samurai, they just say front row for them and samurai for them. So we got Ushiwaka, Tomoe, oh, you can't be Muso, and Shoryu. Yep, Disgaea is their best known product. And you can bet your ass when Disgaea 5 is coming up, I am so rerunning Disgaea D2 on stream and naming all of the printies after you. Shoryu it is. When's Witch officially come out? This, Evie? North America on the 9th. Alright, last one. So far I think our women are our most fantastic successes with the random button. And random button says... That kind of looks a little bit too much like our zombie girl, though. Class of Heroes, old PSP dungeon crawler. Like, really old at this point. I'm so down to have a pretty named after you. Yeah, that's, I'm trying to figure out, is that actually hair? Let's find out. Easy way to find out. That's not hair. Wait, if that's not hair, what is that? Monkey Bite, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to Radio Zero. And welcome to the Obliterati. Keep rolling, rolling, keep rolling. I want to know what that is, though. Because it's not tied to hairstyle. Unless there's a bunch of them that have that in a row. I don't think it is. I have no idea what that is. Those are the... Oh my god, those are the ears? Well, now apparently we have a cyber decker. So, keep a reroll. Keep. Reroll. Keep the decker. Yes, keep. Oh my god, yes, I want that. Keeping it. Alright. Cyber decker time. Last person to be added to the roster. I'm glad we have a healer. We have whoever this is going to wind up in the back row. Because I think we already have 3 front row characters. Let's give that one moment more. Our hands position like Stealing Hammer. I'm pretty sure they're going to sub in the sprites for the weapons and something else based on the position of the hands. Lower hand looks like it's definitely for weapon. Alright. Close, pull. HJ Yorkcare takes it! Alright, my dear. What's it going to be for age, name, nickname, and alignment? I always think the name and that stuff should be at the end, after you've kind of seen what you've created. I'm glad you two have different colors for your names at least, because it throws me off sometimes. Did I miss the others for the choices? Well, right now we need name, nickname, age, and whether you're good, evil, or neutral. And then class-wise, I think we need something for the back row, which could be an archer, a wizard, a spiritualist, or I think one of them is supposed to be able to attack effectively from either row. Age-old teens? I'm not sure even by age-old. I mean, that's the oldest we got. Okay, let's see. So, Molly Millions. Yeah, that's a cool name. I like that. Oh. She looks like she's got the... Oh, damn it. Stop doing that. I like that you can get plenty of characters in for the name, unlike Oreshka, which limited us to incredibly few and was very difficult to make people with long names. Now, after making this team, we're totally going to go out and die. You realize that, right? Now, let me double check on that. Alignment was neutral. So, already got that. Okay, so... what are we thinking for actual class, HJ Orcare? I'm just going to call you Orcare. I don't know why I always say the HJ. Maybe because we used to HJ Tenchi. Was that Moose who was in the picture on Twitter? Who was in that lineup? Eric was in that lineup. Ellie was in that lineup. CTC the Third was in that lineup. And Katern was the other one. Oh, good God, we're being rated as well. And holy crap, that's a huge host. I'm gonna have to bust out the whiskey for that one. Thank you so much for the host, Sarcaster. Welcome, welcome, Artsy Percule. Welcome, Journemies. Jokiv, welcome. How are you doing? Something castery, wizard or spiritualist. Let's go with wizard. Sling fire. Oh, that's the hard one to pronounce. Avaris Cotton, thank you for coming. Welcome, Sarcaster, as well. Tempestilence. Ooh, that's a nice one. Cheers, welcome all. Tyrant Sarcaster's Raid Coffee Club. Welcome, Corn King. Pootis Man. Welcome. We are currently playing through a review of Operation Abyss, New Tokyo Legacy. I'll thank you very much for the follow, Joe Kiv. Welcome to Radio Zero. This is due out for PS Vita in about 6 days in North America. And we are currently finishing up character creation, which has the best random button I've ever seen. Alright, so let's assume that wizards go with int.
Take that! Ow. Sorry.
That's kind of cute. Thank you so much for the raid, Sarcaster. Really, really appreciate it. Kiela, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Radio Zero. This is great. This is fantastic. This is the first time I've actually had a review code from NIS to show something off early, and it's amazing to have so many people show up for it to check it out. Yes, we're currently trying to start playing the game. We haven't gotten to the start part. And yes, please, keep an eye on the Indie Army stream team. There are a lot of casters doing pretty much everything in there. We have everything from game dev to indie titles to the weird niche stuff that I do to some of the more mainstream stuff as well. Request to be anyone that starts fires. Well, I think we're going to fill the wizard spot right now. Just in case, let's go with... Oh, thank you for the follow, Sarcaster. Much appreciated. Welcome to Radio Zero. We're seriously over 100 viewers? Oh, that's excellent. Well, you know what? I think we need a proper raffle to go with that, then. Now, let me just double check the name of a certain command. I want to make sure. Is it actually the raffle list? Or is it... It is the raffle list. Alright, time for an actual raffle list, not for a character. And we'll make this equally no in-channel currency cost. It's just for everyone who's here, my way of saying thanks for coming out. So, raffle list is basically a huge list of games I have on Steam. It has been recently updated with a few new additions to it as well. So, everyone, feel free to drop in on that if you'd like to get yourself a free Steam game. This is not sponsored by Twitch, please be aware. This is something that I'm purely doing as the caster myself. You cannot hold Twitch responsible for it. And obviously, in spite of the fact that I'm reviewing in this game right now, they have nothing to do with that either. So they are not responsible either. So, exclamation ticket or exclamation ticket 1, either will get you in. Also, not only have I added the new additions, I have alphabetized the goddamn list. I am so sorry it took me a while to do that. This is generosity. Anytime I hit high numbers of viewers, I like to do a giveaway, because it's my way of saying thank you all for coming out and actually spending some of your time here. Sadly, I do only have Steam games, though I do have a couple of Good Old Games bundles in there as well. People usually pick the Steam games, though. So I'm going to leave that open for a minute, and let's finish figuring out exactly what class we're rolling with here. So let's assume a little bit of speed is going to be useful. Bump that wisdom up. Oh, let's just go crazy on the wisdom. So there's the healers we want. There they are, the wizards. Okay, so it is wisdom based. With possibly some spirit. Alright, Ortcare. Amaterasu or Tsukuyomi? Which are we gonna go with? Either way, apparently learns every attack spell, so yay. Oh good god, that's right, Roxley, you still have to pick something. So get a second ratio or care to put that in, and while I wait, I'm going to kick out a couple of important links while we're here. So for those of you who are new, my name is CareLevelZero. My focus is typically on niche games. I do some slightly more mainstream stuff occasionally. I'm a big Souls fan. Earliest stuff I ever cast, basically, was Demon's Souls. So I always have to return to those now and again. But most of the time, I'm running stuff that most people have not encountered, or have, but never got around to playing it themselves. That's the kind of stuff I love to run here. Showed off to a few people who never encountered it before. And this is actually due out on the 9th, so we're getting this one early. So, Amaterasu. Bingo. Alright. We have a wizard. Whoa! Damn it. That is... That caught me by surprise. That is the new Praise the Moon. Evil Twin, thank you very much. No tips yet, Blasphemy, so let me lose the first. Thank you very much, Evil Twin. Much appreciated. And make you buy stuff. I do occasionally make people buy stuff. It's a thing that happens sometimes. A number of people have bought Splatoon recently, or possibly a Wii U and Splatoon. I play games for you so you can get stuff done. Gaming by proxy is not a bad thing. It's why I'm here. Gonna do Jade Empire? Oh, awesome. You'll have to let me know when you're doing that. Alright, let's confirm. That officially gives us our full roster of 6 people. And how do we... Artsy Percule, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to Radio Zero. Yes, that's right, we have to rename your character. How do we do that? Alright. What is the name, Zilrex? I need name and nickname if we can get that in. Bought MH3U because of me and now also Splatoon. Yes, Salesman Hype. And while we wait on that, I'm going to go ahead and close that raffle up. And fire away. Cubby is on a roll. Congratulations, Cubby. Damn. You just spanked RNGesus today. Alright, so... Oh, hang on, I missed part of the name there. Where's Silrix's name? Mousse au chocolat. Oh, God. I like this music. Nope, not chocolat. My fumbly fingers on the touchpad. And your nickname was... Did you say Glass Dude? Let me double check on that. Oh, do it. Oh, good Lord, 0 to 0. Are we tipping? Yay, tip train. And that is the new Praise the Moon. Dude, thank you so much for that 0 to 0. That is a huge help, and I really, really do appreciate it. Cheers. Cheers and cheers again. My liver is gonna hate me so much by the time I die streaming. I'm just putting that out there. Glass Dude. Banned you from the list so you wouldn't win again. Not that list. Thank you so much, Evil Twin and 0 to 0. I really do hugely appreciate it. It is an immense help, particularly to keeping me on the air as frequently as I am. Yes, so please, everyone, throw love out in chat if you got it. Show it if you got it. Share it if you can. I only really have my Tenchi love, but you know what? Tenchi love is the best love. Until someone makes a Bro W love. Let's just not go there, though. That's scary. Alright, time to... Okay, time to reorder. So, let's see. You're a frontliner. Wait. Wait, how does this work? There we go. Okay, let's get rid of you. So we got Glass Dude. Other front row was... Oh! Alley Cat Bouncer, Tip Train Haifu. Thank you so much, Alley Cat. That is fantastic. Much appreciated. Cheers to you. Keep the love flowing, chat. Keep it going for Alley Cat Bouncer this time. I don't know what I would do. Well, I was gonna say I don't know what I would do without all of you, but the answer is I would go get a regular job again and be sad. And then I would play all my video games alone on the couch. And these days, that just seems strange to me. I must game with people that I can talk to at all times. Gaming by myself is like the weirdest feeling in the world now. Played a couple Splatoon matches the other night and I just kind of talked to myself the whole time. Okay, the zombie was a healer. Jasonette was definitely a frontliner. With a face like that, you know it. What was Robin the assassin? Who was our tank? Oh, no, our tank was Jasonette. Cubby's our other samurai. Oh, that's weird. Is it just not showing every... I am confused as to what it's actually doing right now. Alright, we want you. There we go. Now it's actually showing everyone as I click them. Jasonette. Cubby. And then we're going to need... Oh, God. Who would be... I guess we'll go with the healer, the assassin, and the mage. God, what a lineup! Look at those faces. Look at those faces. Okay, now the question is, how do I save? Because we've been here for a while, and I don't know how to... Oh God, how do I save? Random, you've been playing. Where do you save? Before we lose all the fun random we put into the last hour of character creation for these 6 faces. Yes, the assassin has the most HP. Go figure. To be fair, though, the other frontliners aren't too bad. Anime convention face lineup. Yeah, the healer has one eye and is a zombie, apparently. Return to classroom. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank God. Let's save. Oh, I'd hate to lose all that. Jason versus Freddy reference. We don't have a Freddy, but we definitely have Jason. Okay, so we go to the academy. Headquarters.
Thank you for your service.
Okay, we have our dispatch request so we can actually go and do this thing. Let's go! Variant has been spotted inside the Morimoto high-rise at Tokyo Mid-Hills. XPD on the scene and requesting backup from the ZIF. You sent your choice on Steam Mystery? Okay, excellent, thank you!
Guys!
Looks like you guys are all set. Alright then, you're being dispatched to Morimoto high-rise. She looks so normal! What's she doing here? This is clearly a freak show. To get to Morimoto high-rise, first leave the city and proceed to Tokyo Mid-Hills. From there, you can enter the high-rise.
Yes.
Morimoto high-rise is located near the restricted abandoned buildings near Tokyo Mid-Hills. Now, the buildings in this district have been secured by the Ministry of Urban Development for the construction of Hinowa Tower. Okay, class today. Who are you ugly monsters? Yeah, we're a little bit scary like that. Recently, one of these buildings, Morimoto High-Rise, has been showing signs of abyss conversion, and the XPD has been patrolling the area, but... That explanation is adequate, Kaito. By the way, is the director at his usual spot? Yes, that is our regular Tsundere. She does not look like a freak show like the rest of us. She's all normal. Normal. Yes, I believe he's at the lab.
Roger.
I see. Then I'll brief him on the situation and immediately proceed to the scene. Abyss Company, you guys go on ahead. We'll rendezvous at Morimoto High-Rise. Peek behind the curtain, do I benefit more from the tip or the Patreon? Do you mean the math of like how much is cut from like how much PayPal takes out versus how much Patreon takes out of an amount? Access to Morimoto High-Rise granted. Alright, so let's go to the city map, go to the Mid-Hills, and dispatch to the high-rise. I hope to God I didn't need to do anything with anyone's gear, because if no one's wearing any armor or weapons, we might have a problem. Your squad used the elevator in Morimoto High-Rise and entered the 27th floor. Damn, you CareLevelZero your book at Amazon is too tempting. Do you dabble in game development, Joe Kiv? Normal is boring, normal is weak, the weak get crushed. We consume the weak. Weak people. A fractured concrete hallway leads straight into the darkness. A broken light dangles from the ceiling, swaying from the wind blowing through cracks in the wall.
Long day, huh?
We've been expecting you guys. You must be the Zith squad. At the moment, the XPD has the 27th floor sealed, so the variant won't escape. Well, there's a problem. We've lost contact with the investigation squad that was sent in to assess the situation. Well, I guess you have your assessment then! Their call abruptly ended after they said that they would check the central hall. Their equipment might be malfunctioning, unlikely, or they might be in trouble, or dead. They have armed bodyguards with the latest gear, but it's dangerous to let this situation go unchecked. In planning phase, not published anything? Oh, nice! Oh, it's always nice to meet someone else who's into game development. Can I ask what language you focus on? Or which engine you work with, depending? I would like the Zith to investigate at once. Please check the central hall where they contacted us and assess the situation. Normally we'd go ourselves, so we have to follow our orders here. Also, you're kids and expendable. I apologize, so please take care of this. Okay, let's double check and see, do we actually... To God I gave people... Oh, I don't think I gave them... Uh-oh. Okay, let's get some weapons on everybody here. Because I don't have any. Oh wait, hang on. EX. Use effect, it's throwable. Magic attack up, you can just do escape from battle. Let's put some clothes on. Hey, let's put some pants on if we want to fight evil today. Boost strength. Sure. Cool, I like that it affects the image. Who is the main character? There's no main character in the mode that we're playing on. I believe if you play normal mode, they kind of give you a main person initially to work with. We don't have one. Since we did classic mode, we made everyone. Damn it, really, Alley Cat? I fixed that once upon a time. Actually, possibly twice. I will correct it again. Oh, I know what it was. If you close your computer down without actually closing Deepbot first, it doesn't remember the changes, so I must have done that. Thank you for calling that out. It is now corrected. Interested about Unity, Unreal 4, but I've not chosen too detailed yet. Monogame looks promising. Not super familiar with Monogame. Unreal 4 has a lot of potential, but Unreal 4 still feels a little bit like it's meant for small groups, whereas Unity caters to like 1 or 2 people working. Unreal 3 was definitely for specialized programmer teams. That one was not particularly friendly at all to new people. And I have something for my back, I guess? Okay, so we have equipment on one person. Alright, time to deck out Voorhees. You get a knife. Don't think she technically uses sub-weapons, unless everyone can use sub-weapons, in which case I might not have enough daggers to go around. What class was she, actually? Alright, armor, pants. Let's boost luck and HP. Oh, wow! She's so cute with the ribbons and the gas mask and the hockey murder thing going on here. Alright, I guess that's everything for her for the moment. We'll see if we have any extra gear left over. Alright, this was our other samurai, which I believe means they definitely dual wield. I guess it's a good thing we didn't spend too much time on what they were wearing, because it doesn't seem like it really matters. Oh, you got the prettiest, the prettiest ribbon. This is great. Alright, time for our healer. The zombie. Why don't I just write an engine from scratch with STL for 2D and OpenGL for 3D? Well, only half just kidding if you really think about it, right? Also, how you doing, Trivanicus? Mono games. Oh, it's like X and A. Shit, I remember that. I studied X and A for a while, and then they dropped it, and I was quite sad with that. Well, I guess she's getting a baton. Pants and pants, and you know what, you can have a ribbon too. Yay! Cute zombies now. I don't think we have enough stuff to go around. This is gonna be a problem. Oh god, he's got no weapon. Oh crap. Alright, we're gonna have to take a knife off somebody. Okay, you know what? No. Caster gets that. You don't get that. Alright, someone's gotta give up one of their knives. Sorry, Cubby, I'm taking away one of your knives. Maybe you can... Can you sub a staff? You totally cannot sub a staff. Sadly, the other one can't use them at all. So... I got a bad feeling about this. Maybe we should have spent a bit more time getting geared up. Alright, Decker gets what? Gets staff. Some clothes, some pants. You can have the crazy battle pin thing. We're screwed. We are so screwed. I have a really bad feeling about this. Actually, let's double check some information. Does this show... Okay, no, it's just for ordering. I have no idea how to tell, like, front row versus back row. Oh well. I'm sure it'll tell us some stuff when we get into a fight, right? Collapsed staircase. You can't go any further. I'm guessing this is probably... XPD officers are forming a blockade.
Long day, huh?
First, let's check the central hall. That's where their last known broadcast came from. They might still be somewhere around there. Somebody get me out of this chicken shit outfit. Dude, I like this. Sounds like I'm just smashing the doors open. Your squad felt in chilling prison... Wow. Gee, mouth. You just born today? Your squad felt a chilling presence behind them. Suddenly a variant charged them. Oh, goody. Abyss Company just barely dodged the attack.
No, no, no. No, no, no.
Ah, she's Nathan Draking on us. Varian glanced at Abyss Company for a moment and took off into the distance. Silence settled around them yet again. Well... Cubby senses something hidden nearby. Ah! GG Cubby! You're all finding stuff for me. So we beat our heads into the wall. Nope. Guess there's nothing else here for the moment. We certainly move quickly. Door plate says men. The effects of the abyss have made the insides of the restroom and the sinks completely vanish. Haha, clever way to say, no art. There are visible pipes in the floor as very dim light shines. Yes, Cubby senses tingling. Restroom supplies. I will take all your things. We don't care about your weak walls, your weak doors. Just smash right on through. Huh. Wonder why that space doesn't... I'm waiting for something really bad to happen to me. Let's see what happens if I... Can I search the one directly in front? Do I have to do it on it? Okay. Your cubby senses are tingling. Tragic scene greets your squad as they investigate the center hallway. See? I said they were dead. Judging by the equipment left behind, it must be what's left of the investigation squad.
It's me.
1 second. No, never mind. It's all good. Looks like you guys made it. But what a cruel fate for them. I heard they lost contact with the officers that moved toward the center hallway, but how tragic. Why did you rush in without waiting for me? Your squad explained the situation to Alice. I don't know, the guy asked us. He seemed legit, right? Seemed like a trustworthy fellow.
Huh?
You're hype blue-eyed. We're training up to be Chris. Soon we will punch giant boulders. You guys are still new recruits. You should know the difference between bravery and foolishness. Yeah, I don't think we brought enough gear either. But I guess it's partially my fault for not telling XPD that you're here as trainees. Well, in any case, I'm glad you didn't end up like these guys. About this destructive power. This is no ordinary variant. I'll take the investigation from here. You guys return to the entrance hall and remain on standby. Alice disappeared into the depths of the floor. Kinda sounds like a Bethesda bug to me. Or we could totally not do what we were told to do, right? Right? Let's keep looking around. Bug Asian, what is up? So far, we haven't really played the game so much as we spent over an hour in character creation with the random button because, my god, it was amazing. It was amazing. The random we came up with. You see the second person in our lineup with the frickin' Voorhees mask on? Oh, so good. Random is so good in this. Hey, Slave, how are you doing? Okay, maybe we should actually go back as we were told to do. Maybe. That's not back. That does not seem like back. Actually, do we have a larger map button, I wonder? Ah, we do. An hour spent in character creation. Yeah, except at least in Erasca, I mean, we spent an hour in character creation and then our character promptly died an hour later. Hopefully these ones last a little bit longer. Exactly, Steve. Screw the doors. Destroy everything. Alright, let's actually, I guess, get out of here. Just in case. An ominous variant appeared in front of Abyss Company. See, I knew something would happen on the way out. I'll spend an hour making people when we can. Sort of. Yes, this is a dungeon crawler slave. It's due out in North America on the 9th, and it's due out in Europe on the 5th. Character creation for an hour, time to get the game. Dude, the random options are so good.
No, no, no. No, no, no.
Nathan Drake returns. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do we run? We should probably run. But, will we? Greater than North America again. Like that ever really happens. Nope, nope, no, no, 99999, hell no, 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 no. Alright, we're gonna Nathan Drake it. Nope.
No, no, no. No, no. No. I'm...
Mysterious variant spewed a foul substance from its body. Hey, okay, our first actual fight. Ooh, that surprised me. That doesn't move the way I expected it to. Okay, so attack, guard, items, equip. Alright, so it's just the 4. Oh, I wonder what this is referring to. Magic, magic shell burst, air ray, don't know where you are, academy. Those are codes that cost unity gauge. Preemptive, slow movement of an enemy. Get the hell away. Which we can't do right now anyways. Oh, okay, so these are... Okay, so right just takes us into our unity stuff, which you can see the gauge at the lower left there is at 10. Yeah, the region locking, I don't really get region locking. Vita's not region locked, PS3 is not, PS4 is not, and PS3 I've picked up, you know, I imported Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax, Resident Evil HD, Monster Hunter Portable 3rd HD version. I've got a bunch of stuff on the shelf for the PS3 because they're not region locked, and I might not be able to get them here. Have a good night, Giz. Rest well. Alright, so I guess we just pick attack and not going to pick any specific one. I mean, good guy. You freaky little... Oh, you all look so good. So we got... Oh, carry defense up, Mana Guard. Good to know. You're still going to take a swing anyways. Wait, you can't... Oh, you can't because you don't have the right kind of gear. Haha, and you totally do not have the right kind of gear either. I need people who actually have ranged stuff. Actually, you do have magic. Oh, interesting. The style of setup here looks very similar to the way Class of Heroes did it. And that reminds me, someone actually asked about Class of Heroes earlier. It's an old PSP dungeon crawler. It was reasonable. I liked some of the stuff in it. I liked a lot of the art especially. I liked the classes and races. But did not like how heavily random a lot of it was, particularly the levels. Let's try lighting something on fire. Apparently, okay, yeah, that's our goblin protecting. Okay, this is one of those fights you cannot lose with damage like that.
Yes.
Take that.
Take that.
Well, okay, mages clearly have all the power. Okay, I gotta change it so that the text speed is auto progression. I wonder if I can get to that. Okay, can't do options from here. Alright, everyone pile on, and you know what? You've still got more magic. Keep doing it. Tag you in.
Take that.
Take that. Yes.
Okay, yep, mages are portable nukes, as expected. We got XP, materials. Wow, this does actually bear a certain resemblance to Class of Heroes. Variant attack with its razor-sharp claws.
I won't let you.
Alice came to the rescue and intercepted the attack because, let's face it, we were all gonna die. No, I think the assassin needs something with range, which we didn't buy.
We don't have any data on this variant. It seems like it can't move freely just yet, so I think I can handle it on my own.
Time to get the Emil.
Come on,
Yeah, sadly,
I'll take
Emil
care
lost the
of you.
vote. Which reminds me, we've got to make a decision whether we're taking the actual winner of slot 4 or doing a vote off between the 4th emote vote and one of the Yukikos, since a ton of votes went into the various Yukikos.
Huh.
Variant stared at Alice and froze in place.
No.
Variant jumped up in pain and crawled away on the ceiling to the next floor. Alright, just Linda Blair your way out of there. It's faster than it looks. I feel bad about our fallen XPD officers, but since Abyss Company is still standing, I'll let it go for now. Anyway, you guys okay? I'll use a heal code just in case. That thing was strange. It just kept repeating no. Must be lacking intelligence. Vote off for Yukiko? I'll send something out on the Patreon group about it. And it occurs to me, I totally forgot, 0 to 0. I asked earlier whether you meant, if you meant the cut that PayPal and Patreon take out, and I totally did not see a response, because I was probably not paying attention. How about we call it no? We're gonna call it no, alright. Yeah, screw it, let's do it. Alright, that's settled. Its official variant code name is now Phantom No. It just sounds so good. Alright. XPD squad standing by outside rushed into the room. Captain Alice, are you alright? Oh, nice of you guys to show up. Of course, but I was too late to save them. If only I'd come sooner.
It was their decision to move ahead. This isn't the Zith's fault.
We call it no. No. Oh, you want 3 no's? Okay, Phantom no. Damn it. The voice belonged to a detective with a surly, jaded look on his face.
Plus, you guys are the only ones who can actually fight variants. The XPD just assists the Zith.
And that sounds like a Troy Baker to me. Or yeah, it might be Troy Faker. It might be Matt Mercer. Hard to say. Definitely elicits the Baker feel, though.
If they forget that duty, they die. It's that simple.
The man lit his second cigarette.
Oh.
You're those Abyss Company guys.
I'm Yusaku Fua, XPD Investigation Division.
It's interesting. I wonder if you can rename your group, and that's why they didn't voice the one line. It's a not lanky and creepy Adachi, so it's Dojima with hair.
I'd like us to be friends. The only time we see each other is when something terrible happens. I'll take care of the rest.
Sounds like Baker to me. Detective Fua began ordering the XPD officers.
Uh-huh.
We should head back to headquarters too. When we return, please report to me. You know the routine. After you finish a mission, make sure you report it. Our team looks so amazing. Alright, I suppose we should probably just go ahead and go. Gives off Mind Zero vibes. Oh, I could see that. Actually, I want to check something in the options quickly. Oh, that's a shame. There's nothing for combat speed up, because I usually turn combat text progression up to maximum. Alright, back to the academy then. Now let's report our barely successful results with our ragtag bunch of psychos. This is supposed to be a training exercise. I'm sorry you got involved in this mess. You never know what will happen in the field. That is the mission of the Zith Squad. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee your survival. If you guys survive that variant encounter, you must have the devil's luck. Have you seen our team? We probably have the devil. From now on, you will fulfill basic missions and learn the fundamentals of the Zith.
Yes.
Afterward, shall I give you all a tour of CPA headquarters? Though this order of events is unorthodox, you'll certainly need this knowledge for upcoming missions. Oh good god, what is that a picture of, Pikachu? Oh, good lord. Yeah, that seems appropriate. Hey Mojo, how are you? Hang on, double checking something. Yeah, let's get the escort. Well, it'd be beneficial to have someone show you around. You heard them, Kaito. Take good care of them. Very good. I look forward to your future success. I look forward to having weapons the rest of my team can use. Well, shall we go? First, the development lab.
Everyone.
This is the development lab. As the name suggests, this is where item codes are developed and issued. Yes, that's a boy.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Kaito. Showing the new recruits around? Yes, Director. This is the newly formed Abyss Company. Ah, I see. Everyone, welcome to the development lab. Since you're here, I'll explain the basics to you. You may have already heard this from Alice, but we have prepared equipment for the new recruits. After the first encounter with a no, you want to answer every question with no? Oh, damn, Mojo. That's brutal. Before you go on your next mission, check the sub-disc for available items. Keep in mind that equipment is restricted according to type, blood code, and level. Wait, code level? Freedom Wars. Particularly, you can't equip items if your level is lower than the item's level, even if you meet the type and blood code requirements. When you issue equipment, make sure to check the level. Well, that covers the basics. I wish you all luck. Yay, we can get actual weapons! Was everyone able to understand the director's explanation? No, yes, we're gonna say yes. You guys sure catch on quick, that's a good sign. Buy gear, wear it, kill things. We can do that. There'll be more lectures from the director in the future about how to use the lab. That kind of information will be stored in the squad handbook if you ever want to take a look at it. Next is the medical lab.
Yes.
This looks exactly like the previous lab. The most important services in this facility are rest and treat condition. HP or MP consumed during combat can be restored with rest, and treat condition can heal squad member ailments. No more Freedom Wars your thumb can't take anymore. I still haven't gotten the last couple of achievements though. Or trophies, whatever. Also, don't forget that you must rest to level up. Oh, that's good to know. While XP points are stored, just rest and your level will increase. Sometimes it's nice to just relax. That's an important part of life. Couldn't agree more.
Thank you for your service.
It was brief, but that was the facility tour. Wow, that was brief. Well, short and to the point. I know we left out some details, but you'll pick those up throughout your missions. If there's anything you need help with, it's useful to check the squad handbook at headquarters.
Alright then, please excuse me.
I'll see you for the next mission. Woo! First trophy. Yeah, let's see if we can get some weapons going on there. Okay, that's issue items using growth points, which I guess is basically our money. And we can also craft. But not a whole lot of stuff yet. So let's just settle for issuing some. Oh, let's see. Actually, who the hell uses what exactly? Well, I know we have someone who can use a spear, which we totally cannot afford any of that. Aww. I'm sorry, guys. You're gonna have to, I'm so sorry. Well, you know what? Since back row can't shank anyone anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and take... I'm gonna have to take your weapon away, I think, and give it to somebody else. Sorry, until we can figure out how to... Let's see, other samurai can have the sub-weapon. Oh. I apologize, but... your character, I believe, was classified as samurai? Yeah, you got the samurai classification. So I got Muso, Brunhild, Shoryu. There's our healer. There's the assassin who can't do anything yet, and there's our mage who actually does wicked damage, you know, a couple of times. Use Moose as a meat shield. No, because then I'd have to move somebody out of the, Well, actually, Moose is a meat shield right now, so... Can't afford any katanas. Get growth points by delivering items. Unidentified items cannot be delivered. Okay, so we got to identify what we got. MT casting 3. MT metal 2. And then I guess now we could deliver them if we wanted, or use them for crafting. But they're not really worth anything, so I guess let's not bother. We'll hang on to them for crafting for now. We are some poor people, I'm so sorry. If I can get you katanas, I will. But for the time being, it's not actually an option. Well, we have a new mission available, so let's go ahead and hit
Roger.
that. Your mission is on-campus investigation. This case. Yes, it's an investigation of Gakuto's sewer where you were held captive. Ever since that incident, Gakuto's sewer has been restricted by the XPD and there have been no signs of variant outbreaks. However, it's been rumored among the students that strange phenomena have been occurring. Well, Gakuto's sewer has always been a strange place and the subject of many rumors. At this time, it's possible the variants have been spotted. There's a development tab in the development lab too? I think that was for crafting stuff. So, Abyss Company, please gather information from the students and investigate the rumors surrounding Gakuto's sewer. You won't be engaging in direct combat with variants, so I don't expect there to be any danger. Yeah, didn't they say that last time too? Go investigate places where students gather, such as the classroom, Hinoa Academy Station, and Gakuto Park. This mission will also train your investigative skills. I'm looking forward to the results. Alright, so we can go to the sewer. Actually, we should probably go rest. Classroom after school was quiet. But suddenly, someone's voice came from the hallway.
Phew, I really need some new material.
It's a Super Saiyan. It's a Super Saiyan.
It's important to be witty and energetic, but the key to comedy these days is originality.
I can't figure out what accent he's trying to affect right now. But I don't think he's quite getting it. The students suddenly noticed your squad.
Oh, are y'all new students too?
Shit, don't make eye contact. Run the other way.
name's Johnny Sakuraba. I'm working toward
Oh
becoming a
no, we
famous
can't
lead.
hurt him now. His name's Johnny. We gotta keep him around, guys. We've got Johnny.
It's mighty nice to meet y'all.
Your squad asked Johnny some questions.
Uh-huh.
What are y'all trying to do? Investigate the sewer? I mean, really, sewer? I don't even know her. Oh, fuck, he has a laugh track, you son of a bitch. Oh, I think it's Southern Maybe Texas. No, I've lived in Louisiana and I live in Texas. It's neither of those. Well, how about it? That was funny, right? No.
What?
No. Sounds like a white Wayne Brady. Don't insult Wayne Brady that way. Shoot, my comment is a hit back. Oh god, no, he's claiming. Oh. I'm sitting here in Texas and I'm offended by this. I hardly ever had friends who understood Japanese. That's probably why they never laughed at my jokes. Oh good, no, you just suck at them. So is that comedy or what? All I need now is a good partner and I can make my comedy special debut. So y'all are always hanging out together. Y'all got like a stage name or something? Yeah, the Obliterati. We're gonna kill you now. The squad revealed their squad name.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's not really that funny. That's good to have a little comedian rivalry going. Oh yeah, about Gakuto Sewer. I think Kyoko might know something. If you're interested, y'all come back on later and talk to her about it. Oh. Ow. Going back to the lab. Actually, what's in the development lab here? That's right, we've got... Maybe we could craft something, actually. Oh, no, we can't actually craft any weapons that we could use. Remove glitch. Huh. So there are glitched items. Growth surgery. And we'll receive experience points equal to the amount of growth points. Oh, so you can kind of forcibly level. Therapy, change the personality of a member. Cute, I like it. Okay, that's only MP restoration, only HP and MP, and HP, MP, and exhaustion condition, which is probably basically your KO condition. Well, in that case, we really just need to rest you. Now, did she actually level doing that, or... Whoops. Okay, yeah, I don't think anyone's... And no one's gonna level, so let's just leave it at that. Nowhere near enough therapy in the world to fix or change Moose. Yeah, I'd believe it. Now I'm gonna have to do a bad accent whenever Johnny shows up. Well, let's check the station. That was one of the places they said to go. Your squad approached a girl wearing an armband for information.
You guys must be new students.
That voice is super familiar. You need therapy after that. And yeah, you are absolutely correct, Dagger. The Kansai region accent was usually redubbed as something redneck.
Nice to meet you. My name is Noriko Hibino. I'm the president of the student council.
Over the land of Oz. Christina V wouldn't be in this game without her. Fair. Abyss Company greeted Noriko.
If you have any questions for the student council, please let me know. Gakuto Sewer of all places?
Hey, you said any questions.
That place has always been eerie, but it's best not to make such a big deal about it. In recent days, several female high school students have gone missing, only to turn up dead later. Don't you think it's a bit tactless to spread rumors about missing people while those deaths are still unsolved? I know you just started attending this school, but don't let any strange rumors confuse you.
We have no tact whatsoever.
Alright. If you need anything, just let me know.
Nah, definitely not Strassman. Anyone else to talk to? Nope. Alright, where else did they say? The park. We'll go to the park. Oh, you can dispatch the labyrinths here? Oh, okay, that's where the sewer is. Let's gather info first. Your squad starts questioning a creepy-looking upperclassman! The senpai, you don't want to notice you! Yeah, tact is in the other game. Tact is, or Takuto is in Omega Quintet. Isn't it a bit weird when you run around with 6 people at the same time to introduce yourself as the Abyss? Yeah. Hey, what's up? We're Abyss Company. All of us. We got no individual names. Don't worry about us.
Are you the new students?
Well, that was one way to describe them.
I am the glorious president of the Peace Research Club, Takuma Tojo.
Never trust anyone with Tojo in their name.
As a superior being, I will not hesitate to work hard for the peace I love ever so much.
Odd bird. Yeah, that's one way to put it. I think he's wearing an odd bird, too.
It's not every day that riffraff such as yourselves has a chance to gaze upon a noble such as myself.
You should prostrate yourself before me, yes? I don't know. What do you think, guys? Should we prostrate ourselves? He's clearly a villain. What tipped you off? It's the feathers, isn't it? It's always the feathers. Hey, Starly, how are you doing? To be fair, Abyss Company probably does look a hell of a lot more like a set of villains than he does. In fact, he should probably join us. I think he'd fit in really well. Quick set his clothes on fire. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No. Takuma became angry. You troglodytes don't even know the meaning of peace. You disturb my mighty peaceful heart. You are effectively disturbing world peace itself. Wow. It's because of fools like you that war and suffering run rampant. Someday I will force my peaceful ways into your hearts and make you experience a true awakening. Oh my. Takuma began wandering around the park again. Let's not talk to him anymore. The question is, what are we going to do to get an effective fighting force going? Well, I guess really everyone can fight right now except for... Well, wait, hang on. Hang on, I think I did... Yeah, that's right, that's right. I was gonna say, Everyone's capable of fighting right now, except for Robin the Goblin. Oh well. Oh, Shido version 2? No kidding. Outfit commits crimes against fashion. Classroom is quiet as usual, but suddenly an eccentric girl you don't recognize runs up to you.
Are you guys new students too?
Oh god. It's got cat ears. Guys, I think we found Ferris.
I'm Kyoko Meguro.
Oh god, no.
Kyo uses the kanji for interesting, and Meguro uses the kanjis for black eyes. Nice to meet you!
Granted that she has X's for pupils, sort of. Those are interesting eyes. Does the previous group have weapons? They might! We might be able to steal them, but I don't think they'd have any ranged weapons anyway, so it doesn't really help us. We don't have your kind of, or, that character's kind of weapon. Quick, add her to the party.
Of course, one should always meet mysterious new students in a classroom after school.
Oh god, we just became the trope. Hey, 25 Lives, how you doing? Your squad went to question Kyoko. What is up with you? Gakuto Sewer? Is that the place with the underground zombie facility? Are you the guys that rumored... I don't know. Are we rumored, guys? I don't think that's Strassman either. Yes, no. Put into motion, we'll need a Kyoko command. It'll just refire the Ferris command. We're rumored to not be rumored. It's always no. No, for once we're gonna say yes. I knew it. You guys are able to see enemies too. Only people with Neo-type abilities can defeat them, but... Now, wondering, is she actually talking about us, or is she like Ferris and is just off the deep end? That's okay, I'll keep your existence a secret. As a heroine, I'm self-aware enough to keep your secret. But can you at least tell me your squad name? Which we do, without even thinking. Judging from that name, you're a military unit, right? Nice to meet you all. Oh yeah. We gotta help the spy who entered the underground facility from Gakuto Sewer's east side. If you don't hurry, the monsters will... Kyoko said something weird and began agreeing with herself. Back away slowly. Actually, screw the slowly part. Just back away as fast as you can. Backpedal, turn and run. So I guess we're gonna go poke around in the sewers. Into the sewers we go! We're a school unit, not a military. Yeah. We're something, alright. We've seen our party. We're in no position to judge other folks' sanity. Fair point! Have we looked in the mirror? It's a little bit scary. A dusty wind surges from the dark depths of the long stone tunnel. Power cable dangles from the moldy walls. It must still be in use.
This is Kaito.
I've confirmed that you've entered Gakuto Sewer. Here's some information that will help you with your activities inside an abyss. Oh, I love a good dungeon crawl with 25 lives. So far, though, the most fun we've had in this, we haven't really done much crawling, is we spent a long time in character creation. As you can tell from the faces at the bottom, there were a lot of options. There was something like 106 options for eyes alone. So we smacked the random button and got just pure gold. You like her? Can you keep her? Sure. Just remember to water her and feed her and walk her at least once a day. And when you're done, I get to old yeller her out behind the shed. I have a shotgun prepared for the occasion. You generally cannot save inside an abyss. In order to save, you need to exit the abyss first. However, it's different if you have a power recorder. By using that, you can save inside an abyss. That sounds handy. I provided several power recorders in your subdisk. Those item codes are rare, so please use them efficiently. Yes, that was the character creation RPG part. We spent an hour in character creation. It was just so good. I mean, come on, look at face number 2 there. It's Jason Voorhees. We stock a few of them in the development lab. If you're running low, please restock them. I'll also restock them every time you guys complete a mission.
Are you sure?
Oh, one more thing. We've already discussed the monsters or variants that appear in this dimension, but the variants in the Abyss appear at various levels. So I should explain to you about how to determine the threat level of the area you're currently in. If it looks at you and you explode, bad area. First, typo. First open the camp command, then go to chick menu, mission. Mouth. Work for me, thanks. So here's the weird thing about streaming. I don't really talk much. Like, ever. Until I'm streaming. And then I talk so much I'm not really sure what's coming out of my mouth anymore. Over an hour and a half? Oh, yeah! Horror Voorhees, pretty much. Dude, most games don't let you save in dungeons. The fact that they let you do it at all, even limited, is nice. Oh good, then we're in agreement, Shinxie. List of missions will be displayed, so simply press left or right on the directional buttons. Display should change to subject list. Just select check variant level from the subject list and you're all set.
Thank you in advance.
Why don't you guys practice it right now? Alright, how to check subject list. Open camp. Press left or right to get to the subject list. At that moment, a figure was seen disappearing into the darkness.
This is Kaito.
Our scanners detected a faint presence that wasn't Abyss Company. Your squad explained the situation. Just killed a bug so small, it was walking between the pixels of your 23-inch 1080p. God damn. That is a tiny bug. Based on what you've told me, someone else must have entered Gakuto's sewer.
Thank you in advance.
Apprehend that person at once. I will notify the XPD. Japanese Lara Croft. Okay, so... Wait. I used the directional, but it doesn't actually go to the stuff he was talking about. Ah, there you go. Identify variant levels. Doesn't look too bad.
This is Kaito.
Threat level of the current location. Estimated variant level is level 2. Well, still higher than us. If you enter a new sector, please use the check variant level feature. If you want to survive the Abyss, that's the way to do
wish
it.
you good luck.
We're gonna go die. Unless that happens to level us. Oh, we almost have enough GP to kind of, sort of, maybe do something-ish. Wow, that took a split second. Sorry, Zombie and Goblin, there's not a lot for you to do yet. And I'm not so sure I want to waste magic just yet. Let's see what we've got.
Yes!
Urban Terror.
Take that!
Okay, the dual-wielding sword seems to be working, and apparently they have a healer in the lineup. Okay, but it looks like they're pretty much just low-level encounter kind of stuff. So we'll just tear them apart. As it runs away. Now we're beating up small zombie children. Now we're beating up young adult zombies. Man, it's the generation package.
Yes!
Take that!
Damn, fair amount of health on that one. Well, total splatter. Demonic Nanakos. It's Demonico!
This is Kaito.
Headquarters to Abyss Company. I'm picking up an unnatural area in the dimension. Looks like the surface of that wall next to you is unnatural somehow. Please face the wall and search it. In an abyss, seemingly ordinary walls might contain secrets. If you sense an unnatural area, search around. You might find something interesting. Well, okay, we already figured out how to do this earlier. Yeah, here. It sounds like vocal practice. Aw, damn, I think I'm all out of my drink. I'm gonna have to get a fresh one. Watching anime the other day, one of the characters a chick that you later found out was a dude. She gave him the face again when you found out that she was pretending to be a dude, and only main character found out. Huh. Interesting. Get to beat up zombies and small children. Has the universe proved anything? Those are a must for your streams. It's definitely got potential. I really enjoy a good crawler. I love the degree to character creation seems pretty solid. I'm really curious what kind of sort of min-maxing stuff I can do as far as the actual specs go. My question, though, is since this does appear to be designed very similarly to Class of Heroes in a lot of ways, what I'm wondering is, does it do old school random the same way in like the levels? Because that is a serious pain point for me in old dungeon crawlers. Etrian Odyssey is a major one because it took the old style, the hardcore style, and it built on it with some new design sensibilities, whereas some of the other ones I've seen more recently still use things like the incredibly random levels, and there's nothing like, your tank leveled! He gained 1 HP. That's all he gained, 1 HP. Congratulations! Wizard just became a better tank than you. Crap. No, I'm not out of whiskey, though we're good for the moment. You've been watching Zero too much of the prospect of being small children is a selling point for you. It's not my fault all the games seem to have that. Conduct a search, press the X button while facing an area you want to search. Pull the lever. I like how clean the UI is.
This is Kaito.
Seems the lock on the door adjacent to you is unlocked now. You can check the status of these types of doors on the support map. If a door is locked, it'll be red. If a door is unlocked, it'll be green. Please confirm it for yourselves. The door adjacent to you should appear as green.
Alright then, please excuse me.
Very close to Demon Gaze? Well, it's the same devs. And that's good, because there's a lot of other elements of it that are very, very similar to Class of Heroes. Their particular weapon categories, the style of identifying that they're using. Lots of little things remind me of it.
This is Kaito.
A shock block. Floor in front of you is a shock block. If you step onto it, it'll electrocute you. You can avoid it using a spell code that allows you to float. See, this is also something straight out of Class of Heroes. There are many dangerous areas in the Abyss Dimension. Luckily we can bypass it this time, but next time be careful not to step on it.
I wish you good luck.
Yeah, Moobot does that. So let's just be walking over that. Well, around that, not over it.
This is Kaito.
Entering a dark zone, also present in Class of Heroes. Dark zones are pitch black areas that exist in various locations inside an abyss. You won't be able to see your surroundings. Please be careful as you proceed. Kitsune, when I say exists in Class of Heroes, I mean literally they use shock floor and float as your counter to it. Also, the dark areas exist as well. Which usually involves a lot of bumping into walls to kind of hear your way through. Well, we're fighting a hellhound. 2 of them from the sound of it from the side there.
Hey!
Well, we're fighting in the absolute dark.
Yes!
Oh, there's something else. There are hobgoblins and zombies in there too. Or everything ran away. Wow. I think most things just booked it.
This is Kaito.
Seeing is for the weak. Hey, Ginkgo Steak Fighter, how are you doing? You guys are entering into Spell Zone. In these areas, any spell you attempt to cast will be nullified. Old Dragon Quest and listening for the thumbs. Yep. This extends to spells cast during battle and all other spell effects as well. Even permanent spells such as Infloat will be nullified. If shock blocks or other traps are added to the mix, it'll be a real nightmare.
I wish you good luck.
Please be careful moving forward. Okay, shock block will just not touch you.
This is Kaito.
No, Moose is fine. Moose is front row. You guys are entering a spin zone. The floor in front of you is a spin zone. Upon entering this area, your sense of direction will be altered. Might be able to figure out where you are using landmarks, assuming you even noticed you're disoriented at all. If you feel disoriented, look at the map and confirm your current location. Yep. Okay, so I've seen most of the dungeon stuff in Class of Heroes at least. Approaching a code chip. First do a search to access the code chip. Extract the item code from the chip you need to open it. I'm going to assume basically loot. When you determine what kind of trap it has, use remove trap to disable it. Oh god. Oh yeah, also like Class of Heroes. You're insane and supposedly cures insanity? Well, we all know that doesn't work. Class of Heroes was for PSP. The original one was. I'm not sure what 2 was for. 3 was on PS3. I have a copy of that on the shelf too. That one's not in English at all though. This is the worst case scenario. Disarming traps is an important process when investigating the abyss.
I wish you good luck.
Well, we don't have anyone who actually can. Call enemy, no trap, stamina drain, counter bane, no trap. So it's either going to call enemies or there's no trap, most likely. Well, Muso Chocolat assumed that there was going to be a call enemy one, so let's see what happens if you try to do something. I'm actually not sure if the Class of Heroes guys were the same people behind this in Demon Gaze. That's a lot of traps. No trap found. Put tool into the squad subdisk. I'm going to assume that is an encounter that is guaranteed. Yep. And it's something new, so we don't know what it is yet. Welcome back, Moose.
Yes!
Take that!
Well, Cubby and Moose are doing reasonable damage. Jasonette's not doing terrible, but only has the one weapon right now.
Take that!
So far, most things can't really hit us, though. Oh, we found a code chip. Well. Oh, good God. No one can agree on what the trap is. Well, let's see. Two people say shock, so, hey, Jasonette, how about... Oh, trap has been deactivated, and we got some junk armor. So I guess Jasonette was right. Rusted lever is sticking out of the ground. Pull the lever? Sure. Oh, well, it worked. You hear grinding and the sound of something unlocking. I kind of thought being rusty it wasn't going to work.
This is Kaito.
Head course to Abyss Company. Looks like you're approaching a locked door. The door in front of you is locked by a special mechanism and cannot be opened. To proceed beyond this door, you must first unlock it. God, really, Vorbis? The degree to which they share commonalities is a little bit disturbing. Can I ask you something? Is one of your squad members an academic? I don't think we have any smart people. Actually, we did have someone with high wisdom. Were they academic? They might have been.
I see.
Unlocking these mechanisms is skilled work. I believe an academic can unlock these doors easily. To assist in future investigations, an academic should focus diligently on their studies. But lockpicking does require a large degree of luck, too. Sometimes you might have to ask for Lady Luck's help.
Alright then, please excuse me.
Do we have anyone... In theory, if anyone's an academic, it's our Decker. I'm going to assume it's not going to work if we were to retry it. Hey, RNG Elzapub. Where were you during character creation? We did that with the random button. How can you detect it's a locked door? Through the power of plot. Huh, we've actually gone full circle. Glass dude senses something nearby. go, Glass Dude. Stats in dungeon? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can check the stats in dungeon. Uh-oh, time to kill tiny Nanakos.
Yes!
Did she say abuse as she died?
Take that!
I think the little girl said abuse as she died. I would feel bad. And we got a code chip. Pandora, Pandora. Well, Pandora's the majority. Jasonette? Oh, no trap. I'm gonna assume torso means armor, not actually a torso. Not that I would necessarily complain. Alright, let's see. Can we see competitive, average, spiritual, muscular, intelligent? Okay, no. I don't think we have an academic. Rubbing. Actually, we have an even split of evil, neutral, and good in our team. Hell, is the stream going tonight? We've got about another hour left because I had to start an hour late. I was out seeing Mad Max Fury Road. Daimyo has the highest. The Daimyo. Daimyo. Okay, here's the question then. Oh, hang on. Okay, we can still continue on both of these paths. Yeah, we don't have an academic right now. Alright, we'll take that quote. Movie was good, 0 to 0. Movie was good. I very, very rarely go to theaters. Maybe, I don't know, once every couple of years probably on average. Huh, okay, well that was the end of anywhere we could go. Well, there's still the other side of the sewer. There was 2 entrances. Oh, XCOM, how I missed the... I think around August we're going to be running Long War. I hope you'll treat our roles well. Yeah, visually it's quite fantastic. It's interesting. Their whole societal setup is kind of creepy and fucked up and really cool. And yeah, the man with the flamethrower guitar had an actual flamethrower guitar, which is just badass. Alright, let's see. I don't think we've necessarily pulled enough XP for a level out of that. We might have enough GP to possibly get an actual weapon. But to be fair, what exactly... It said they used shuriken, but what counts as... I think you might actually be a class that's meant for the front row, but... Depends while you respawn leveling up. Yeah, even their leveling scheme is basically the same as Class of Heroes. Okay, so you get dual wield later. Hey Gray, how are you doing? You're not getting a katana, Moose. Oh, Jesus didn't help in that. He ruins all the fun. We had Darkest Dungeon the other day too, and RNGesus killed Shuja. It was quite disappointing. It wasn't even a glorious death, it was just kind of a sad one. It's weird to figure out how to let you actually attack from the back. Dude, I'm not gonna take the daggers from the samurais. You can't attack from the back. You're fucking useless right now. In fact, I'm wondering if we should replace you. Actually, I wonder, can we make... Might have to give you something like a bow. Oh god damn it. You need both. We do not have enough GP. We could get you the bow, but you'd have no arrow. Oh man. And that's assuming you could even use it as a class. Which I'm not sure... Okay, everyone can use it, so you could. So right now, Moose, you're basically nothing to the party. You are literally a space waster at the moment. Oh, nice, great. I hope the prep's going well for that. Get the arrow and stab Tiny Nonagos with it. You wouldn't be able to stab them from the back row, though. Oh, well, we're gonna take the other one. Oh, this looks familiar. This is where the Shakadal was. Door won't open. Anything around here? Nope. Yes, now we know why he has Kappa in the name. He's so thoroughly and utterly useless. Even Piggly was more useful. Democracy. Nice.
Hey!
Yes!
Take that!
That is the most adorable collection of fur and teeth I've ever seen trying to kill me.
Hey!
Yes!
I almost feel bad, but I don't really. No, no control over what they target. Class of Heroes was the same way, though things were divided into groups. So you picked based on the group. Okay, so with no sign of that lever, we're not getting any further here either. Feels very wizardry. Probably because most dungeon crawlers are basically wizardry. Front row is the first three, back row is the last three. Class of Heroes is for PSP. I answered that earlier. Yeah, Class of Heroes wasn't bad, but it was not great. I would take Get Your Now to see over Class of Heroes any day. But to be fair, it's kind of hard to beat our our lineup. A shame we've covered up the gym outfit. She looked so damn amusing in it. EO5 went, yeah, no kidding. I used to get EO2U soon. Alright, so I'm admittedly at a bit of a loss as to how to actually progress. Because we're dead-ended on both sides. Unless we actually go and get someone who's an academic. Have a good one, Prometheus. No, 2U's not out yet. Oh, look, it's tiny and fluffy. And it's dead. Okay, overwhelming majority seem to think poison virus. So, Cubby. GG, Cubby. You poisoned everyone. Oh god, let's get the hell out. Poison gonna suck so... Oh my god. Oh, Poison, you are mean. And out. RNG does not apply to your avatar in games. Apparently not. God, fucking Poison. Let's go back down to the medical lab. Light Scavenger, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to Radio Zero. Oh, that is the last of my drink to toast with. I'm gonna have to make myself some coffee. Yeah, Poison's brutal in most things. That's just kind of the way it works. So do I actually have to get someone who's an academic now? Otherwise we're not going to get through that door. Blame Cubby. Really worse than Pika Thief. Well, Pikachu running away actually helps people out because there is that achievement, or that trophy for killing 10 restless spirits. And that means we can just whack Pikachu 10 times. Oh, true, I might have to. Though I don't think... Yeah, we're still... Oh, okay, you return, report your progress. Well... It seems the trespasser went too far into Gakuto's sewer. Most likely it's the person your investigation uncovered. Maybe the trespasser went in there deliberately. Go figure, they told me to investigate it more thoroughly than that, I thought. Locate and apprehend that person immediately. Which... Oh, okay, so it doesn't change anything. Yeah, so it's still exactly the same, nothing's changed. This is for PS Vita misconduct. Have yourself a good night, Dagger! Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do is we're actually going to just have her heal everyone. And then we'll pay for her recovery instead. Since it's cheap to restore MP. Which I'm pretty sure is how I did things in Class of Heroes as well. Yeah, full MP restoration for 1 GP. At least the heals seem pretty potent. Dungeon crawl in the video that nobody told you about? Oh, look at the bright side, you haven't missed the bus yet. It comes out next week. And it comes out on the 9th. Alright, have you rest one more time. Exploiting to conserve money. Have a good night, Ebby. You're sold, heading out, definitely buying the game. Excellent! Have yourself a good one, Ebby. Rest well. Alright, you're full. And you're full. Nope, I'm playing the North American version. This is a review copy from Nipponichi Software America. Let's have her do her quick rest, restore. There, much cheaper than actually having everyone pay for full care. Now the question is, do we fumble around with that lock until it opens, or do we get ourselves an academic? Slowly, bit by bit, misconduct. Bit by bit. I feel so weird having not leveled yet. Actually, there was something I was going to check. No, it wasn't in there. Maybe it was in headquarters. Change you. Oh, change the name of a Unity skill. Huh, interesting. Hey! Change the name of our squad. We are no longer Abyss Company, ladies and gentlemen. We're officially the proper secret organization. We are the Obliterati. I think I have some stuff that needs to be identified. Which I guess we can go ahead and do in the dev lab. Oh wow, some of this crap is going to cost us. Oh, we got a robe. An anti-poison. JW Viral Katana. JA Riser Suit. That usually means it's crafted part of something. If it's junk gear. Yeah, that's a pricey one. Well, let's see. Who has the lowest defense right now? Oh, Frontline's all actually pretty good. We'll give it to Cubby. If Cubby can use it. Let's see. Oh, no, Cubby can't. Who can? Let's see. AEC Memphis. Alright, let's... Oh wait, hang on, what's the level on this? Don't see a level. Well, to be fair, it actually has less defense and lower evade than the Zith clothes anyway, so never mind, stay in the Zith clothes. You're better off in these, apparently. How about I can just turn that in then for GP? So what are these for? Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's really any gain in using that. Technically, I think Moose could use it. Yeah, I know Moose. Yeah, the requirements are level, blood code, and, oh fuck, what was the other? Don't even remember. Oh well, let's go out and fumble with that lock and see if we can get a lucky chance at opening it. If that doesn't work, then we're gonna have to get an academic. Which means I'm pretty much just gonna fire Robin the Goblin Kappa out a fucking window. You've been warned, Moose. Be prepared. Thought you were about, oh god, no. RNG Elizabeth, you have nothing on Class of Heroes RNG. That stuff was brutal. Now you have chicken. Oh, did you Leroy Jenkins it? Nice. So apparently we can stun them.
Yes!
Except for most things don't even really manage to hit. There we go. Proper Obliterati. Oh god, GTO is awesome. Shockwave seems to be the general consensus. But apparently there was no trap at all. I think we got another family platter. Sorry, Nanako.
Like that.
Way cuter before you were a zombie.
Yes. Like that.
Apparently Jason is regenerating health.
Like that.
Great turtle, Oscar. That depends on where you live, Trivanicus. I appreciate a few less acronyms, slightly better presentation of information would be nice. Alright, so let's see if anyone actually lucks out on getting through the door. Your things look tasty. Actually, who has the most luck? Alright, the zombie does. Alright, I think we're just gonna toss Moose. So I never said four, so they fail. I grew up with 4 seasons. I do not have 4 seasons where I live now. Alright, that's it. We're just going to, Sorry, Moose. You're done. Problem: the goblin's about to get exploded out of cannon, Ken style, and replaced with something useful.
Yes. Like that.
Yes, I have 2 samurais who are actually doing their job.
Like that. Like that.
Like the one hides behind the other and then that one runs away instead. Oh god, everyone's saying it's something to do with poison. Oh shit. Oh. Oh good. That was correct. God damn. All 4 seasons in a single day. Nice. Why is Robin so useless? Because can't attack from the back. Has no useful skills right now. Going to ditch them and replace them with an academic. Yeah, Talon could unlock it for us. Alright, so let's get rid of you. Interesting combination of names. I want to check on something quickly. Oh, wait, I don't care about that. Actually, that is kind of awesome. So what defines a character as academic, anyways? I'm gonna take a quick look at something. Ah. There we go. So it's the size. Alright. So we need a sign. Alright, so that tells us what we're aiming for. That being the case, we're replacing a male, so we'll go ahead and swap in another male. Let's just smack the random button. Well, we'll take the mask off first. And see what happens if we smack the random button. Yeah, I don't think so. That so does not even look male. So, what do you guys think? Ginger Saiyan? I need a fresh drink so badly right now. Alright. So, Gingerpunk, random MVP. This one's gonna wind up as our Sai, so this is gonna be our academic. I love the masks. Wait, he's gotta be super douche. He's gotta have two rounds of shades. Hey, Panasoul. Ginger AI, or is that Ginger Owl? Alright, should we go ahead and raffle this one, or should we be kind and give this to Moose, since we're replacing Moose's sad little assassin? Ginger Super Saiyan Harry Potter. Jesus Christ. In a way, kind of is. Mask 12. Which is Mask 12? Oh god. The super douche level of sunglasses. When one pair is just not enough. What do you guys think? Are we gonna raffle it, or are we gonna give it to Moose? Call him Ginger Moose? Ooh, I like that idea. I like that idea. In fact, I like that idea so much. And let's see. We'll nickname him. Oh, there's only 10 characters. Not a whole lot. I was hoping to fit in something like less useless. I don't know, what do you think for the nickname? Thank you. Thank you, Morq. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Personality details. Now, were you good, evil, or neutral? Moose, do you remember? I think you were evil, weren't you? I'm pretty sure you were evil. So bullied. Hey, at least you're getting back in. There's something useful. And looking... looking pretty awesome. Alright, so we want... I guess we actually want pretty high luck. Oh, there you go, Moose. You're gonna be funny looking. Or or possibly just funny. Now, what else do they use, I wonder? I mean, that would give us a combination of spirit and luck, though. Which might not be bad. I think, do we go with spiritual or funny? Johnny's comedic partner. Hey, he looks the part. Alright, funny it is. What voice did we have before? No, I think someone else got... I think we gave that to someone else.
Take that! Too slow!
I don't know, do you remember Moose?
Too slow! I should have tried harder.
Do you remember what happened last time we did 33?
Here I come! Here I come!
So is it going to be 33 then, Moose? He's not going to be an archer, we need an academic. Alright, we're doing it. Ooh, he came in with a 6 bonus. Lucky you. Let's bump that luck a bit. Oh, let's bump it a lot. So, is it gonna be Moses or Joshua? Weak back row character can dispel magic and traps, learns every support spell. Well, we know what you'll be doing. I wouldn't really say it's the thief archetype, no. They're purely, they can deal with the locks, they're not gonna do any of the other stuff you typically associate with thieves. Joshua it is. There you go. Oh, hell. Well, I guess we could actually apparently just change the goblin to an academic. I guess we could just do that, but you're not really statted for it, so... Yeah, we're gonna go with a new one. Let's take out the goblin. And add in... Wait. Where'd it go? Oh, there's another page over. I was gonna say, where the hell did it go? Yep, that portrait looks magnificent. You're a good fit for the team. You're a good fit for the team. I know, the question is, can I get... Alright, I'm gonna have to get into someone else's gear. Robin could have stayed. No, Robin's done. Robin did not have the stats. Not lucky enough. So, we're gonna actually grab... Actually, do these people have gear? Okay, they have some basic gear. Nothing major, though. Yes, the double glasses are actually a thing now. We're that special. I think the Decker's eyes are closed. Hey, Mage, welcome back. Early verdict? Shares a hell of a lot of similarities with Class of Heroes, but hopefully with less of the random leveling, which is good, because that's pretty much what drove me out of Class of Heroes. Also, we've replaced Robin the Goblin Kappa with the illustrious Tool instead. So, let's get you back out of here. Gotta reorder everyone. There we go. You're in. You're in. You're in. And next up we've got the zombie. Molly, and then way at the back is the tool. There's probably still enough items floating around for him to at least have something. There you go. You got a baton, you got some clothes, and you got some pants. Pants are good. Aren't you lucky? Yeah, that's why Zombie's got one eye closed. She's squinting. Take it and sell their gear. Probably could, actually, yeah. Alright, so let's see what you actually have for spells. Leave a memo inside the labyrinth. Increase enemy accuracy. Search the whole floor. Well, I sure as hell hope that you can actually open that door for us. Otherwise, I'm not sure what we're doing. I think we're killing rabbits. I'm decidedly okay with this. Gee, really? Guys, you think maybe it's mana drain? Alright, tool. It was mana drain. Wow, with a bunch of stuff. GG, tool, you're already more useful. The question is, can you identify? You can! In fact, you just identified a sword and some armor, so let's see. Okay, so I guess not. So what do we have then? I'm gonna take a look at my... There we go, longsword. Level 2, yeah, of course we're not gonna match that yet. And level 5, damn. See, Tool, you're already better than the old version. You're new and improved. See? You're so much better. You're the right tool for the job, my friend. I'm so sorry. Your squad found a horde of variants and a woman. The variants try to drag the girl into the pathway. Hey, look, it's Chie. Giggity.
What's the deal with this monster? What does it want with me?
Probably to eat you, judging from the look. The girl defensively swung the camera in her hand. Yep, eating.
Is this thing trying to eat me? This is a joke, right?
Doesn't look like one to me. The girl fainted. You know, yeah, it really does have a bit of a Quagmire vibe, doesn't it? Giggity, so much flesh. Giggity. The very noticed your squad and charged. Alright. Sadly, you still can't do anything from the back, but... I wonder... Alright, we're just gonna have you guard. Don't worry. I don't feel bad about you not doing anything anymore. Because now you're just a caster who's not casting. As opposed to, you know, a damage dealer who's not doing anything. Hey CTC, how's it going? Gee, sounds like Miss Momoko. Oh god. I'm gonna get back to that this month too.
Yes.
Take that.
Wait, no, we're not Abyss Company. We're the Obliterati. Why would you call me that? We're the Obliterati. We renamed ourselves. Didn't it stick? Girl opened her eyes. Oh, damn, CTC. I'm glad you made it. I mean, I started late, so I'm running a bit late accordingly.
Did I get eaten?
Yeah, no. Hey, Seda Soji, how you doing?
Looks like I'm okay. I got caught by the monster. Was that all a dream? No, that can't be. I was attacked in the dark. Are you guys students from Hinoa Academy?
No.
I'm sorry. I'm Miharu Utena. I'm a detective for the Utena Detective Agency.
Uh-oh, there's an Utena. Your squad introduced themselves. No! Wait, what? We renamed... Oh, wait, I wonder if... Oh, I wonder if it defaults to Abyss Company for a specific group of people? We may have to go back and rename ourselves. Also, I noticed we no longer have all our GPs, so... I'm gonna have to swipe that from everyone. Well, whatever, but I want to ask you something. Maybe you can't say, but... Have you guys seen a monster in Gakuto sewer? You mean aside from the ones we just killed? No? You haven't seen any? Clearly not. Then was it my imagination? No, it can't be. Oh yeah, if I check my camera, which probably got...
What?
Oh, there's nothing here! What's going on? I know I took pictures of it. An XPD squad arrived.
XPD!
Looks like you guys found Miharu. We'll take it from here. Yusuke. Miharu looks at Yusuke, then at Abyss Company. Oh, I get it. I underestimated you because you look like students, but you guys are part of the agency.
Perhaps.
Pretty reasonable so far, CTC. It's a lot like Class of Heroes and how their dungeons are set up. Like a hell of a lot about their dungeons, their IDing system, the hazards we've seen so far. Very, very Class of Heroes. Character creation is a blast. Our characters all look like absolute psychopaths. It's kind of amazing. You should thank them. They did?
Yes!
This is a restricted area. No entry without clearance. We'll escort you out. It's Itachi's brother. And if you mention what you saw in Gakuto sewer, you want me to keep my mouth shut? Don't even try to make me part of your cover-up. You think a democratic nation will stand for this? These unknown dimensions are everywhere in Japan, and monsters are pouring out of them. Why the hell will the government hide that? You really expect politicians to keep up this charade? This case has nothing to do with democracy. I apologize, Miharu. And while I'm apologizing, I'll need to confiscate that voice recorder of yours. Fine, but... this voice recorder is pretty expensive. Mind if I send you the invoice, Yusuke? Sure, if it makes you happy. Remember this, I'm not the kind of detective to give up this easily. Without proof, you may as well be telling ghost stories. Alright, let's go. Abyss Company, sorry for the hassle. Give my regards to the captain. Detective Fuwa took Miharu and left Gakuto sewer. Well, technically that's mission accomplished for us. I love it. Moose, you're absolutely the right tool for the job now. It's much better this way. I'm sorry, man. The jokes just... they write themselves. Is the Zero in this game? I guess that one kind of looks like me, but not as much as we saw in Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters. Cropped up in that game twice. Alright, so I think... if we go to... yeah, I'm guessing it didn't stick. It stuck for a bit because I saw it on something else, but I think it went away when we changed the actual squad lineup. So there we go, back to being a proper super secret squad. Okay, good. It still seems to be there. Moose, yes, Moose got retooled. But that's okay, check him out. He looks the part. We've got our Decker. We had our zombie gym person who now is no longer wearing the gym stuff. Have a good night, Paul 40k. Take care. I don't know what that one really turned out to be exactly. That one's still my favorite, though. And that was a pretty successful random hit as well. Exactly, Evil Twin. The Obliterati. We're a super secret organization that exists to kill people. But we kill with panache. That is how we do. He became an Omni-tool. Moose is all the tools. Oh, don't worry, buddy. We love you. And honestly, you did actually get us to progress finally, so I'm liking Super Saiyan Ginger Tool. Oh, man. Alright, let's turn that one in then. The squad reported their investigation findings. Feeling SMT Strange Journey Persona Q made by the same people? No. Not the same people. It is the same developers as Demon Gaze, though, and most first-person dungeon crawlers bear a lot of similarities just because they all kind of can be traced back to wizardry. Great job, the Obliterati. Maybe that "the" should be gone. Miharu Utena, daughter of the genius detective Akira Utena. Any relation to Naoto? All the detectives. I heard she appeared at the scene of a hazard case and got into an altercation with the XPD, but afterward the director spoke with Akira and warned them against getting too deeply involved. She might make trouble for us down the road. Well, it's good that the mission was resolved with no issues. You did a great job in your first independent mission. I contacted the XPD to close down Gakuto's sewer immediately. The mission is complete. I'm counting on you guys. I guess maybe we only have 10 unity at cap. Special standby missions next up. Currently, a hazard case is occurring at the Hinoa district. Assemble the Zith squad to CPA headquarters, or at CPA headquarters, and await further orders. Let's do the thing. Your mission is special standby mission. Confirmed in the Tokyo Mid-Hills area, an unconfirmed hazard case is underway. Wait, currently. I said confirmed. Confirmed, it's unconfirmed. The XPD are investigating for more details. Give her the lead slippers. You want what I should make with the concrete shoes for the girl, yes? I think this is a good plan. The Obliterati remain on standby so you can be dispatched at once when the scrambler rings. However, you guys still have afternoon classes. Attend the lecture in the classroom until the scrambler rings.
Uh-huh.
At this time, I should warn you. The activities of the Zith are a national secret. When the scrambler rings, be careful leaving the classroom. All 6 of us in class. I'm not feeling well. I have a headache. I'm hemorrhaging. I have to go to the bathroom. We're out of here. Hey, Party Squid. Yes, this is yet another weird Japanese game. You want to know how weird? I'll show you our character lineup in a moment. Make sure your teacher and classmates don't suspect anything. Teachers affiliated with the Academy Teaching Association will assist you by providing their knowledge of the Zith. But as far as other teachers are concerned, you guys are just rowdy teenagers looking to cause trouble. Do not divulge any information about the Zith no matter what. I cannot overstate how important that is. Alright, so, yeah. So we've got the glasses dude. Who's actually known as Mousse au Chocolat. Nickname is Glass Dude. We have, Jasonette. She's our own little Voorhees. I don't know what this one is. This is Covey. It rolled so fantastically well on the random, it's hard to say what it ended up as. That's our zombie. And that's our Decker. It's kind of a shame you can't see their old clothes, because Zombie looked great when she was like the zombie girl in the gym outfit. And then yeah, there's Super Saiyan Tool. I'm sorry, teacher, we're currently suffering group hallucinations. Can we leave now? After your squad entered the classroom, Psycho Kirino began her physics lecture. Oh god, a Kirino.
Now then.
Holy son of a bitch, lady, you need to button that up.
Today we'll start learning about waves.
I'm not going to make the obvious jokes about what she just said. I'm trying really hard not to make the obvious jokes.
Although waves come in many forms, such as seismic waves, light waves, sound waves.
Physics. Yeah, let's talk about Holy Kashiwagi indeed. Somebody please hit the frickin' quote list and go find the quote related to GMO melons. Just please. Please. Kyoko's hand shot up.
Professor, is the wave motion gun a type
leave too?
She reminds me of something, and I'm trying to think of what, but I can't. Seismic wave size does matter. Oh, the kind of jokes you can only make in text.
Based on what I saw in episode 22.
How should I know? Look, Miss Meguro.
That's the one. Thank you, Zill. Thank you. Thank you.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but this is supposed to be a normal physics lecture.
Well, the dress code isn't.
Stop fooling around and pay
These
attention.
are no D cup, no G cup, no H cup. These are World Cup. I don't even. Oh. You knew it had to happen. There had to be someone who was just so ridiculously sized that all of the jokes needed to come out. Because ain't nothing stuffing them back in.
What? But you were in line all morning for the movie premiere.
Be quiet!
Uh-oh, closet talker.
Yes, ma'am.
The dejected Kyoko took her seat. I kind of like these two. Johnny started to whisper. It's gonna be science. No, it's not.
Uh-huh.
That's Kyoko for you. They don't call her a space cadet for nothing. Nowadays, otaku culture is its own comedy genre. That style blurs the line between reality and fantasy, so you definitely shouldn't underestimate her. Johnny, shut it.
Yeah.
Yeah! What's up, Professor? I hear you're trying to become a comedian. If you insist on talking in my class, tell a joke. For real? I'm serious. How can you call yourself a professional if you can't perform for an audience? Hey, now that ain't no problem. I can make everyone in here laugh their asses off. And my accent. Just listen to it. Ain't it grand? Johnny began his science joke. Oh my god, it really is our Johnny. Fuck me. This guy's gold.
What do you think?
That element ruthenium always stretches the task. Every time it tells a story, I always ask, which is the truth, are you serious? That's the punchline, right? But how do you know? Do you used to be a comedian, Professor? My principal in my previous school liked stupid jokes like that. What do you mean, stupid? Johnny, I've heard my students say that my lectures are only good for passing tests. But really, I'm here to impart to you important knowledge vital to your future, which means my lectures are far better than your puns. How cruel. The Obliterati, say something! But suddenly your squad's S-Vices shook and the bone conductors echoed in their ears, and we're getting the fuck out of here.
This is Alice.
We're getting reports of a violent variant appearing in Morimoto Highrise again. Can you sneak out of the lecture? Everyone run! Your squad tried to leave inconspicuously. Excuse me? The lecture's not over. Where might you be going? Just then, English professor Mike... Wow, okay, that totally threw me. I was about to pronounce it Mike, and I'm like, no, that might actually be a Mike. English professor Mike Cohen.
Professor Cohen, what seems to be the trouble?
Aliens. He's got the hands for it, man. He's got the hands for it big time. I'm not even sure how to respond to this. Other than that, my love for the game just, like, peaked. Absolutely.
We've been notified by the police that these students are terrorist suspects.
Oh my word, that stereotype just hurt me on a deep physical and mental level. Wow. Wow. That was... I think I need a drink. I think I need soothing on a spiritual level after that one. Oh, man. Oh. Been notificated.
I'm here to take them away.
He's voiced like a black man, but he's like the lightest...
That's ridiculous. Professor Cohen, please don't joke around.
Yeah, that's why I said aliens. It's him. It's basically him.
No, I'm not busting your chops.
It was Kalora and Mike Funkerstein in one glass. That was a Funkerstein or Funkerstein?
These students really are terrorist suspects.
Dude, I can't decide if we have the best cover or the worst right now. This is seriously gonna get in the way of our fucking social life. Psycho glared at your squad.
You guys!
So what is the meaning of this? I have my doubts, but are you really terrorists? Do we say yes? I'm not really sure how to respond to this. I mean, I kind of want to say yes. Oh, man. Are you guys really terrorists? Have a good one, Mental Mage. Take care. What? Professor, for the freedom of Cosmonoid, terrorist acts are perfectly justified. I'd rather change the world with laughter than violence. Yeah, good luck with that, dude. Also, what is your tie actually doing? The physics of it confuse. It's in his pocket! His tie is in his pocket. Jesus.
Cut it out!
Silence. This is one of the most elite schools in all of Japan, and this is what the students are like? One student doesn't know the difference between anime and reality, another just cracks terrible jokes. And on top of that, some students are terrorists. What can I say? We're the fucking elite. I'm sorry. That's certainly a first in my teaching career. Suddenly Alice bolted into the classroom.
You guys!
There isn't much time. Follow me. Yeah, okay. Miss Mifune, we are right in the middle of class. Is this tie simulator? Oh man. No time to explain. Excuse us. Your squad was pulled out of the classroom. We're going to headquarters. Squad moved to headquarters. I know it's sudden, but I need you at the scene. Your destination is Morimoto Highrise. Don't worry about the lecture, Kaito will handle it. Thanks to Professor Cohen's screw-up, things got a little complicated. It's almost time now. School announcement began.
Is it alright?
Emergency announcement from the Student Council. Some students' S-Vices have been infected with the virus. There's a possibility that the virus can spread to others. Please bring your S-Vices to the computer preparation area of the laboratory immediately. Students whose S-Vices need repair are blah blah blah. The Obliterati's members were mentioned in the announcement. Yeah, that's a good cover. The Student Council and Teachers Association are sticking to the plan. Now, Obliterati, hurry to Morimoto Highrise. I'm gonna ditch that sadly.
Are you sure?
Oh, Captain Alice. What's up, Kaito? No, it's just that the message we got... It looks like that was a false report from the XPD. What do you mean? False report? That's a first. Yeah, mistakes have been piling up within the XPD lately. My apologies. It's not your fault, Kaito. I'm sorry to have troubled you all. It's okay. I'll complain to the XPD later. Oh boy. That was some unnecessary anxiety, but it happens. Special indeed. But oh, wow, that was nice. Well, maybe we should go back to the classroom and save. 15-year-old, he's not in charge, he's vice in charge, and I'm not even sure he's 15. Mistakes were made, people were called terrorists, what can I say? That escalated quickly. Actually, I guess we should probably go... Actually, can I see your XP total? 3. You need 3. And you still need a bundle, but that's okay. Alright, you know what? We need 3. I'm gonna go randomly run out somewhere and shank something in the sewers. Main site says he's 15. It's more than I would have given him. Can I mobilize the Obliterati that flippantly? XPD officers are forming a blockade.
Long day, huh?
Good job, no more problems here. Though a lot of them are weak, it seems the sewer became a kind of den for the variants. Be careful when you check it out. Love this game now is Hipster Chie, Southern Yosuke, Ferris Nyan Yan, Kashiwagi with GMO Melons, and Black Richard Simmons. Oh god, wow. Alice is only 18. That's okay. Have you seen the age of our people? Let's see. Does it actually still say in here? Yeah, okay. 13, 19, 17, 12, 19, and 16. What can I say? You guys have really weird taste in character creation. Good, a frog should be just enough. Oh, continuous encounter. More things are showing up. Since we're gonna have to go back and rest, I think we're gonna go ahead and use a bit of magic. We're gonna light the toad on fire. And you don't really have anything useful to do yet, but that's okay. That's okay. You open doors for us. That's important. Wow. That 130. Giggity! Alright, so really the tool says there's no trap. Well, let's see if the tool is right. No trap. Rabbits carrying feet. I didn't actually notice. Yeah, the tool knows things. The tool knows things. It's important to make good use of the tool. Alright, actually let's go medical lab and let's... Well, we're missing the tiniest bit of health, so we'll go ahead and actually do the healing first. Still getting used to some of the menus. Alright, everyone's fully healed, and now we can actually rest up and gain our first level. The last dude took a rest in a capsule. Blood code leveled up. Oh, select a stat to strengthen. Well, I don't know. Zill, what do you think you would like? How do we explain the terrorist thing? God only knows. Ignore everyone but the one guy who knows traps. Exactly. The term for Moose would be HM Slave or HM Whore. So there's no combat purpose, but it's a good way to get around obstacles. Yeah, he's basically our machine. Strength is up. HP went up a bundle. Alright, Jasonette. If I recall, Jasonette is our tank. You still here, Heractyl? Probably Strength or Fizz would be our best bets. The number on the left is the actual, the number on the right is the base value we have. The number on the left is what it's at, I think, with the under the influence of our blood code. Oh wow, I just noticed the trait for Jasonette is sincere. She sincerely wants to gut you like a pig. So pretty much everyone's going to level except for the tool for the moment, but that's okay. That's okay. The price we pay for having a someone who can unlock doors and whatnot. All right, let's go with well, tanking hasn't really mattered yet. Let's keep hitting people really hard. More HP. I think we'll do much the same with Cubby. Might as well keep hitting hard. Okay, medic. What can the medic boost? Why is Zill Hipster Buddha? Because we hit random and that was the first thing that came back and it was awesome. But Hipster Buddha is a good way to look at it. Yes, the tool is the master of unlocking things. I guess he's our Jill sandwich. Let's see, we've already got that pumped up pretty good. Since they're the healer, let's start bumping speed. It's probably a good thing to get the healer casting faster. Decker takes a rest. Already has boatloads of wisdom. Now, similarly, I guess let's give the speed a small push. Wow, those small HP gains, though. Alright. Now they both have an extra cast as well. Growth therapy, just spend it all to level him. Don't think we're gonna do that, though. But we could try and get some identifying done. Oh, plug-in. PL Sedative. Hahaha, Sedative's excellent. Battle Jersey, Leather Pants, Spell Guard, Unique Enhancer. Okay. So this is pretty much the same as Class of Heroes. God, this kind of makes me want to play Class of Heroes. I have a friggin' playthrough that's got like 40 hours in it that I still have to finish. Though at this point I'd probably wind up rebuying it on like PS Vita. Oh well. So, yeah, you fail enough identifies, you can't actually identify for a while, so we'll just let that go. Ah, sword's not in the list. Why is sword not in the list of... Oh, hang on. Wait. Do we have separate inventories? Is that actually what's going on here? Oops, shit, I don't keep meaning to do that. We do have separate inventories, that's what's going on. Either that, or... No, it would show up in your list, I suspect. Blood Coat, W, AR, and K. That actually is probably it then. W, AR, and K. Yeah, you're an S. We have two S's. So, sadly, you can't use it. W would be the first ones in the list. You gonna buy this and Class Zeros? Class Zeros was fairly good, but it is very random. So I highly recommend that you save scum your leveling. Big time. If you don't, believe me, it'll haunt you. And now the question is, can you? You can! Ha ha ha! There we go. Jasonette's getting proper Jason-like weapons. And all the other armor stuff was junk armor that's used for development. Yeah, so you can see the kind of stuff that they take to make this. And we have no real need to make any of those. Okay, so if we got enough level 5 junk weapon, huh. So we would get a viral katana out of this, which is, that's pretty nice. Max attacks at 2. But we need MT metal. Wait, is that saying we need 5? Is it really actually on the right, the number that we need? It is, wow, that's really, really bizarre. So the amount you need is on the left-hand side, and the right is your current count, as opposed to normally it would be current count slash required. Dude, giving the daggers to Robin the Goblin would not have made a difference. You could not attack from the back line. You had daggers at one point. We took them away because you weren't any use. Or if there's anything that we should consider just unloading. Probably not, though. Since we don't necessarily know the value of everything, it's best not to screw around with it for the moment. We could probably go ahead and identify the last couple of materials. Empty metal 1, empty metal 2, I mean, it's empty metal 3, empty casing 3. Eh, close enough. Well, this does put us at 9. It is the 4-hour mark on the stream. This is normally where I would call off. It's been extremely interesting to have a chance to actually take a look at this pre-release, and I dig a good dungeon crawler. The fact that it has so many similarities to Class of Heroes is interesting to me, because it's not the stuff that I didn't like about Class of Heroes that's present. It's the stuff that was just kind of integral to dungeons in Class of Heroes. It feels like Class of Heroes to me, but it seems like it doesn't have the really weird random leveling, since you can actually stat focus yourself. I don't know if the HP gain is random, or if that's set amount per level based on the class you are. Couldn't say, since we've only got the one level. I do love character creation a hell of a lot. Our freak show would need to actually continue, I think. And the surrounding story stuff has turned out to be far more humorous than I had expected, like by a very wide margin. Anytime I think of this game now, in my head, there's a tiny part that's just going to go, terrorists. Thanks to Mr. Cohen. Hey Blaze, how are you? So I wonder if we can maybe just push a little bit more. Let's see what our next mission up is, if we can maybe grab something quickly. Serial murder probe. That does sound like fun. I suspect, though, this is probably a real deal with an actual dungeon. I should probably call it here while we actually have a good stopping point. I think that would be the wisest choice. Also, we've got this. Come on. How do you beat that? That is just fantastic. As viewer, I gotta say, you haven't laughed as much in a long time. Oh, yeah, true, you're never around for the virtual couch. This, honestly, in some ways would go over great on the couch. They gave us Black Richard Simmons. Not even like Black Richard Simmons, they gave us a vaguely Black Richard Simmons who spoke like he was black. It is the most single offensive stereotype I have seen ground into one character. And I probably shouldn't be laughing at it, but it was so fucking unexpected that you kinda can't help but laugh horribly. It's the train wreck effect, right? Yep, it has Johnny. It has Johnny who even attempts to sell science jokes. Terrible ones. We've got physics-defying physics teachers. The game's kind of got a little bit of everything at this point. I would definitely like to continue this. That being the case, this wasn't a Chop Shop episode, but do we want to open this up to the Chop Shop rules? I mean, this was intended purely as a review. I wanted to give you guys 4 hours to actually see what this game has to offer. You know, we've managed to see some of the story, we've seen character creation, we've seen combat and dungeons and humor, intentional or otherwise. What the hell, let's go ahead, let's open it up to Chop Shop rules. Give me 1 second while I switch the bot on for that. Alright, let's say... activated. Let's see. So, vote 1 to chop the game. Vote 2 to keep it. Splatoon intensifies. Oh man, I'm not playing Splatoon today, and I avoided playing it last night. My shoulder is mostly recovered, but I suspect hitting Splatoon hard would probably make it quite painful. I don't think I'd be able to handle it. Now the question is, if we do continue with it, is when we're going to continue with it exactly. Normally, since we have other stuff that's kind of already on the block and whatnot, I would push this a little bit further back, like I did with the Mega Quintet, which has past Chop Shop, needs to be returned to as well. However, talking from a purely numbers perspective here, this game is not out for 6 more days. So from a numbers perspective, I'm very much inclined to continue it now. See if we can keep the playthrough going, raise some more noise, get more people in and aware of it before it actually hits its North American launch date. Continue tomorrow. I'll have to rewrite the schedule again. Alright, I am going to start the 2-minute timer. And as soon as 2 minutes ticks down, we are going to close and find out what the final poll results are. Go to sleep and meet here in 8 hours to continue. You say that with a kappa. But come the release of Persona 5, that is essentially what I will be doing. I will run it essentially all available hours of the day until I must sleep. I will sleep, I will get up, I will continue running it, and this will continue until the game has been completed. So remember, vote 1 if we're going to chop the game, vote 2 if we're going to keep it. So far, it has been surprisingly more amusing than Persona Q was. I always have concerns about running dungeon crawlers because the core material is a little bit dry, right? But this seems to be making up for that in a variety of interesting ways. Do tomorrow, shoot for partner this week. Well, I would need to last a lot longer than we'd have to keep crazy numbers for at least a month to do that. This whole summer, kind of June, July, August, is pretty much dedicated towards that. I'm going to build on the summer surge. Towards the end of summer, we will reapply for partner and we'll see what happens. I say the chat was very fun and relaxed, didn't have to perch anyone, only to permit once. Oh, this is true! This is true. Alright, looks like it's about to close out. Winning option was keep it. There was not a single chop. There's not a single chop vote, not even one. On Pro running it now is not much backseating. Yeah, that's very true. In before the backseating is even possible. Oh, good God, CTC. Oh, wow. Don't dead, man. Don't dead. Yep. Alright, it is officially a keeper. It is officially a keeper. Not even from Robin the Goblin. Robin's benched, but still wants a chance to get back in. Run this full before release. I'm actually going to double check with NIS America, just in case. But I know as far as review goes, there is no embargo. I verified that before I streamed anything at all. I wanted to know if there was any restrictions on the amount of content, or when I could stream it. And they said there was no embargo in place, but I am going to verify that we can continue running it. And my advice, of course, to you is if you enjoy what you've seen, Europe gets this in 3 days, and North America gets it in 6. So, hop on board and make your own freak show parade. This is a full release, yes. There's Fun Class of Heroes 2 on Vita, nice. I've got 1 and 3. 3 was a PS3 release, which I picked up while I was in Japan. We never got a release of it over here. Pricing info, I believe it clocks in... Oh, you know what? Actually, let me dig up the link, because there's 2 editions. Let's just verify. I believe it clocks in at your standard Vita price tag of $39.99 US. Yep, $39.99 US. But there is also possibly still available. I'd have to double check. I'm going to put the link for it out. No, that's not the store page I want. Ah, there we go. So available through the Nippon Ichi store, there is also a limited edition that includes, looks like soundtrack, art book, and some other bits and pieces for $55 US. So I'm going to go ahead and kick that link out here as well. Standard version is also available through them at the usual $39.99. It's on Amazon. It's on the usual places you can expect to find it. Throw out a raffle idea to them. You know what? That might not be a bad idea. I will contact them. There was mention that they might actually watch the live streams. I don't know if they have lurked and seen it, but I hope my review services have gone over well for the first time. Not the first time. We did run Citizens of Earth early as well. And that was an interesting one. So there is all the necessary information. I'm going to give them feedback as well. Well, there's nothing I can say at this point that would change anything, but my job has mostly been to take 4 hours to dissect the game, find out what makes it tick, and show that to all of you. If anyone goes out and buys it based on that, fantastic. If you don't like what you've seen, you know. If you do, pick it up. Really interesting game, though. I'm enjoying it. I have laughed and been equally horrified so much that... And to think, we thought the original lineup of people looked too weird to use, and then we wound up with just... magic. Pure magic. And a man with 2 sets of shades, because he's just that cool. Alright, so... it is end of cast for today. So I am going to flip to close out. And no, I still have not dished out some of the Patreon stuff, including setting up the credits for this month. It's been kind of a crazy week. But that will be done before cast tomorrow, you have my word. Most of that stuff will probably go out tonight and early tomorrow. Shit, I have to go to a meeting early tomorrow. So tonight and tomorrow early afternoon then. Alright, so I'm going to flip to close out here, and we're going to find somebody to raid. And perfectly enough, I'm flipping out of this at 69 viewers, so that makes me laugh.